And we are back tonight on Last Panel. We have a very special show. This show is just for Charles. This is a Charles centric show. So we're here to torture Charles a little bit. But yeah, how have you guys been since the last time we gathered together? Charles, how you been, man?
I broke my favorite mug.
That's sad.
That's how things started for today. So,
that just happened today.
Uphill from there.
Oh no, that just happened today. Right. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've broken many a mug. I've broken many a mug. Oh well, you never. Well, okay. It might.
Surely it's the worst thing that'll happen today.
It could be. It could be.
Jaden.
Gray, how are you?
Doing good. My mug's still intact, so that's awesome. But yeah, I don't know what to think of this. I tried to forget this a long time ago, so I'm not sure exactly what we're in store for. But hey, I didn't realize we were already doing very special episodes this close into the run. But hey, I'm all on board for it.
So Charles, for a little bit, I know you've done nothing. You told me you've done nothing on this. So basically what this is Joe Rogan's podcast. He had a bunch of guests on there that were like regulars. And if you've watched, I'm sure you've seen like the Sober October shows. I don't know if you ever watched.
I haven't. No.
Oh, okay. Have you ever seen?
I'm not a JRE head, believe it or not.
Well, that makes that might even make it better, to be honest. That might make, because then you're just gonna be wondering who the fuck and how the fuck did this happen. So this guy that's on there named Brendan Schaub, he was a UFC fighter at the time when Rogan was podcasting, and he was getting knocked out quite easily in a few fights. And Rogan had this conversation with him, basically saying, "Hey man, you need to get out of fighting. Like, you need to get out of fighting. You're not at the level you think you are. What do you think would happen if you fought this guy?" And he's like, "I think people would be surprised." And he's like, "No, I think you'd be surprised because you are just not good enough anymore." But in that, they started telling him that he was funny and that he should do stand-up comedy, where I've never seen a show where I was like, man, that dude, funny. Funny
Maybe
guy.
His fights were funny. Like, oh, I expected this to last.
So he like toured for like, or did shows wherever they do for like a year, and he was he like Rogan's support act, or did he have his own? Thing? I'm not sure.
Yes, and
I think he did both. So
he made it to headliner real quick, and before a year in, he got a Netflix special.
No, first it was Showtime, because that's where he worked.
Was it the Showtime one first? My bad.
Yeah, he worked with Showtime. He was doing, like for boxing, he was doing like pre-fight stuff. Because I would watch boxing, and I would see him all the time, and they gave him a special like 9 to 10 months in, like a full on thing. To
defend people like Showtime, they don't throw money at talent so much as they throw money at people with an audience, and I think trying to tap into that Joe Rogan thing.
Well, here's the other part.
Okay.
So what happened is that it did not do well. So he did a second one, not even that much longer, and got into a huge fight with his like handler producer guy. And it came out that he wanted this to get like 1 million views. That was like his only term of success. So he just bought like 300,000 to 500,000 views for this thing. Yeah.
So this isn't his first special.
No.
I don't have one. This guy has multiple.
Yes.
All right. Now I'm getting a little bothered.
Yes. So, and it's just an interesting. There's after this, you're gonna see like you're gonna look on YouTube, and if you just type in the name, you're just gonna see all these people and like different celebrities talking about this effect. Just you'll see. So, Gray, do you have anything to add, or do you just want to go right into this?
I mean, I could probably screw up the timeline again if you need me to, but Yeah, no, just this is the second special, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it's under 2 years that he'd been a professional comedian.
Yep.
That being said, he had podcasts with some of the greats out there at the time. I think didn't he already have it wasn't The Fighter and the Kid. What was the one with The
So
King and
he
the
had,
Sting or something?
yeah, he had what? So he had The Fighter and the Kid, and they would have like Theo Vaughn on there. They would have all these other guys on the show.
Oh, a talented
and
comedian.
then he started doing shows with them. He had The King and the Sting, which was him and Theo Vaughn. And go ahead, Gray. Go ahead.
So it wasn't necessarily like he wasn't just opening for Rogan. There seemed to be this sphere, and he was definitely, I don't know, accepted in that world. But you kind of got the feeling that the guys were kind of doing him a favor. It was kind of like, hey, you should stop getting punched in the face. Come on over here, buddy.
Yeah, it all started coming out when Ari Shaffir was asked, like they were doing that I can't remember, was it what's that show with that the Hinchcliffe, one of his things where he does like all the comedians? It might have been that. Before it was popular, they had guys hooked up to lie detectors, and someone straight asked him, like, do you think that do you respect Brendan Schaub as a comedian? And he just fuck.
No. You're talking about the Legion of Skanks. And yeah,
is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah. So one of their fun bits is they put comedians on a lie detector, and they always ask them, like, if you're funnier than Mike Feeney. Obviously, everyone says yes, which is kind of funny. But yeah, Ari had the fun question of, do you think Brendan Schwab, I always want to add an extra.
It's Schaub, like Schaub. Yeah.
Yeah, he seems more like a Schwab to me.
He is
yeah. So just asking if Brendan Schaub is funny, and being part of that Rogan sphere, you can't exactly answer correctly, but hilarity ensues. Live lie detectors are great. I think we should implement that somehow.
There you go. Because good,
sorry.
Charles.
So I haven't performed on stage since COVID. Which didn't feel like that long until I just realized, COVID was 5 years ago now.
That's wild,
I've kind of been oblivious to it, and I don't know if it's just like resentment or fear or whatever. So there might be some element of jealousy here. I'll be $150 on this. So I think part of the reason why
that'll go away soon.
And then I'll be angry then. Like, I'm not doing it and this guy is.
Well, I think that's some of the comedians that had been doing stuff for like 6-7 years and getting to that point where they're going to get theirs at some point were very upset. Very upset.
Okay.
There was a lot that were.
Like I said, sometimes quality doesn't, people want an established audience so much that they'll, I don't know, that I have an interesting take. I don't think Rogan, his best work is his stand-up.
No, not at all.
His commentary on UFC is good. I think, whatever fear factor you want to call that, I think that's good. His podcasting is good. He has a good, a rapport with this conversation thing. Right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, news radio. It's where it peaked.
Okay.
News radio.
Right, that's another one. I still wouldn't put his stand-up anywhere above any of those. Like, I can't name you a bit of his and I'm like, okay,
no,
what about without the stool?
There you go. I was about to say that's the only thing that I can think of. And whenever I watch his stuff and he's like just banging a stool, and I'm just like, okay, because I remember Rogan's young career where all he talked about was dumb chicks. You ever date a dumb chick? She's so dumb. You ever seen the hair? Look at how dumb she is. And you're just like, what? What are we talking about here?
But yeah, we're talking about his podcast and stuff. Yeah, the dude's incredibly entertaining and engaging. But that's there.
Yeah, I think this sums up what we're saying.
His stand-up isn't that great, but I like his other exactly. Like I'm not like shooting daggers at him. It's just I think his stand-up is one of the least good elements of him.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe him judging other comedians isn't the most trustworthy of things.
No, and well, here's the thing. He just told him that he should do it, even whenever he got the thing, he was like, he got it way too fast. He was like, he even said, I should have told him, don't do this.
Oh.
Yeah, like stuff like that, like where I'm sure somewhere on YouTube someone's done the lore behind. I don't know everything because, like I said, if there's a show that interests me, like Aliens and Bob Lazar, I might watch it. But outside of that, like I'm kind of like, I don't care what other people are doing.
So he was doing stand-up for less than 2 years and he had a special already.
He had 2. He was doing it less than a year and got his first one. Yes.
I don't know very many comedians that I could say, yeah.
So his act probably
Eddie Murphy might be the one.
His act probably wasn't even refined. Like to where he had enough time to do like 15 to 20 bits and see if any of those land to change them. He wouldn't even have time to change the bits to make punchlines. So like, I don't know how it works. I just know that I've seen comedians live, and then like 4 or 5 years later, I've seen their their special, and I heard bits. And I was like, oh, I heard some of this. It was different, but I know I've heard that thing.
Right.
Different punchline.
Not even
works better.
That big of a difference. I want to say like March or something. I saw this comedian, Louis J. Gomez of the previous mention, or anyway, Legion of Skanks. So he happened to come by and he was doing his set for his hour, which he filmed, I think like 3 months later. And then it finally came out. I want to say it was like 2 months ago now or something like that. But man, it changed so much from when he did it in the beginning of the year till when it was actually filmed. And that was like 4 months max or something like that.
Yeah, there's clips of me on the internet where like I wince for multiple reasons, but it's like that's not the entire bit. Like there's more to this. That's not fair. I can't change it. There's more to this. I need to add.
That's not fair. You haven't seen the full thing.
But this is from years ago, so I'm sure he has improved. How could you not? I do believe he's still going out there and doing it.
What year is this we're watching?
That
it was 22.
Oh, okay. So somewhat recently.
So 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago.
Whew.
Yeah. So, all right, you guys ready?
Can't wait.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Let's make sure we can all hear it and everything.
Oh, so this is just on YouTube.
Oh yeah, this is on YouTube. Like he had it on the other side, but nobody cared, so he put it on his what he calls his Thick Boy Network.
You'll understand once you see. Oh yeah, it's a full length.
So he's doing like glorified feature.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Feature is supposed to be like 15 to 30.
Hey, it took 11 first graders like an hour to cut out the cardboard that you're about to see for this stage.
Oh no.
So,
no.
All right, let's do this.
Get it. I take the L and elevate. I push it past the limit. Don't need no diamonds on my wrist.
That many people waiting, huh?
Because I swear the vision big, just like the Thick Boy Squad. Big Boy Squad. Big Boy Nation. Big Boy Squad. Big Boy Nation. Running up the miles while they running out of visions. Just the Thick Boy Squad. Big Boy Nation.
No name, huh? Just
what's up, Dallas?
Just going in cold.
Look at you guys. I'm not used to this. Dallas is a little different. There's some ladies in the crowd tonight. I am not used to that. My demo, 18 to 36 bros. That's what I specialize in. It's a real cock fest usually at these things. I don't mind it, though. I'm the bro whisperer. That's what they call me. Are we vaccinated up in here, Dallas? Everybody vaccinated?
It was that time.
Dicey. I love you, Texas. That's how it is. I love it. There's always one guy. No fucking way, bro.
Hey, Charles, can I ask you a question? Do you
That
Did you ever go through like a catchphrase phase in your comedy?
No, I did shitty things where I wore Mickey Mouse gloves on stage, and I didn't bring any attention to it. And I just wanted people to think, "What the fuck were those gloves about?" So I had a stretch where I
I've
did
seen a clip online. I might have been an asshole and included it in a previous video.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. Laps, correct me if I'm wrong. The Dicey is a holdover from his first special.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want to know how much it's used? I will show you how much it's used. Here you go. That's how much it's used. All I had to do was type that in, and it was on a soundboard.
He hasn't hit with a joke yet. Like,
well, you mentioned that the audience was cold. Just wait.
No,
They'll remain that way.
I have like fucking secondhand. This is anxiety for me. I can't.
But this is a special, so like
it makes it worse.
Isn't that like 3 nights? Like, isn't this a compilation of like multiple shows?
Good
generally?
Point. Very good point. Yeah. Oh no! Is it?
Well, I think this is the joke. The set's the joke. Like, I don't understand the angle of the skyline that we are. Is he supposed to be a giant? Like,
yeah, this is Thick Boy Nation.
That's
Come
true.
on, man.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. It's Thick Boy.
It shouldn't be lit so hard because you can see where the little flaps are.
he has an alcohol, right? And it's called Tiger Thick.
Spicy.
Dicey. All right, let's go.
Not touching this fucking temple, daddy. As he says, he's taking a nacho, dipping in nacho cheese. Oh, my bad, Mr. Whole Foods. My bad.
Comedy clubs menus are limited. You kind of have to go with nachos.
Man,
he does the Chappelle. I need to sell a punchline, so let me bang the mic against my leg thing.
But it's all in their marketing. They fucked this whole thing up in their marketing. Without Operation Warp Speed, when they launched that, remember they're trying to get everybody to get vaccinated? And they're like, yeah, go to Krispy Kreme, buy a dozen donuts, get vaccinated. Like, the fuck? That makes sense.
I mean,
fat people are like, hell yeah, fuck this. It was so confusing.
Wait, but isn't he alienating the thick boys now by making fun of the fat guys? Like, are they not good enough to be thick boys? Are they fat boys? How dare he?
I don't understand. We are. Remember? Do you remember when everybody was racing to get vaccinated, and then the government was like, go to Krispy Kreme, buy a dozen donuts, and we'll vaccinate you.
Yeah, I mean,
I might have taken him up on that offer.
I get it. The joke is like that they put it everywhere.
Yeah,
but, like that's not good.
I think it was also New York was like incentivizing a bunch of different things where they were offering a bunch of incentives to actually.
New York was in bad shape. Yeah.
I mean, that's very true. That's why he hails from L.A. and Texas. So you can tell that New York joke. But I know what you're saying. I just hate this. I hate everything about this. From the fucking set to the stupid fucking people that were paid to go there.
You can work on it, but you got to throw some meat on that first.
But don't you think COVID is a fucking meaty situation? Well, how hard would it be to come up with like a 20-minute chunk on COVID?
If you take it as MSK said when COVID dropped, it was like a Taylor Swift album. So maybe he didn't take it as seriously, listened to it for a couple of weeks, and then was like, "Fuck it, I got all the shit I need."
I understand, like everybody was doing COVID material at this time, but still, it feels like there's something more than just like, hey, remember when you could get a shot at the donut place? All right.
I mean, I never got vaccinated, me personally, but so maybe the joke just doesn't hit as hard. I mean, I never leave the house.
Well, if you had vaccination, you would have that incentive to laugh. Yeah.
Duncan was the only one we got here, so they weren't in on the whole thing. I couldn't get vaccinated. Fucking corporations, god damn it. So all right, let's go on. It's only been 2 minutes and 18 seconds, and already
it feels like so much longer.
Already 11 years has passed. All right.
I called my mom. I was like, "Hey, Mama, are you getting vaccinated?" She's all, "I wasn't," and then I love donuts and fucking.
Is that a tag?
Remember the first dumbass that messed it all up for everybody, scared the shit out of from getting vaccinated? Remember that idiot? He was all over the stations, the first moron to get that Johnson & Johnson. Clearly a meth addict. Nobody checked into his background. Remember that? They put him on the news. He's sweaty as shit. He was on all the major broadcasts. He's like, "Holy shit, dude!" Yeah, I got it done. I got that Johnson & Johnson, bro. I don't feel good, bro. I can't stop sweating, bro. I feel like I'm growing wings, bro. I'm gonna lay low for a little bit on the vaccination. I'm just gonna. Remember that moron?
Remember?
It's all in marketing, man.
Do you remember this?
No.
Somebody I remember the lady who was like talking about getting vaccinated again, and then she like passed out on stage. Like that was memorable. I remember when Joe Rogan was on and they kept saying that he was using the horse paste or whatever, but I don't remember this first Johnson & Johnson one. And I think I would have, because so I got one shot completely, and it was the Johnson & Johnson one. And I was looking for like any sort of weird interactions because I kept hearing nothing but bad things after I got it, but I was required to get it. So,
I just look at like, what's like, I never saw the guy who pulled on his eye and like.
I don't know who he's referencing. Like,
I don't know either. I have no idea. I mean, I might have to go look this up. But if I have to look up something,
the guy. Remember him? Remember the guy?
Yeah. If I have to look up non sequitur guy to figure out your joke, it's probably not good.
It's not exactly like it's like there's. Every now and again, there's something huge that's topical that like, oh, yeah, remember 9/11? Like, yeah, okay, yeah. But that guy, I don't know. Is it big in the like Rogan universe? Like this one guy? Like, is he just speaking to that crowd there?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure these people were paid to be there.
Yeah, they're a little lively. That audience sounds really sweetened already.
Yeah. Like, I mean, they keep showing, they've twice showed the same guy laughing the same way with his wife going like this at the same time. Like either this crowd is in sync or those are the only two people who laughed.
Or they use the same clip twice.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's the only time it happened. And they're just like, that clip. It's genuine laughter. Could you imagine being one of the producers for this? Jesus Christ. Oh, by the way, 1 minute has passed since the last time we stopped it. So just letting you know.
My bad.
It is now 3. No, dude, I forgot Donald Trump was still president. So thought there was another election and everything. All right, here we go.
He's an actor we've never heard of. Just blast him all over the news, right? Just somebody who's fine. Get him on there. And just put them all over the news, all over the nation. Like, yeah, dude, I got the Johnson & Johnson. I feel pretty good. I feel great, actually. If I'm being honest, one side effect, I just want to be up front with everybody. Goddamn dick's down to here. Just fucking... You'd have a line of bros at CVS just like, just trying to do my part, man. Just It's good to be in Dallas, man. You guys do it right. It's good to be in Dallas. I know. Yeah.
That was the COVID shock.
There's a reason I said I shoot my special here, man. You guys just give me so much love. I absolutely love Texas, man. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I haven't touched a mask since I touched down. It is fantastic. LA is not like this, y'all. LA is North Korea with a beach. It is fucking... But they give us Wi-Fi, so that's cool. They're talking about locking us back down. I can't go through another lockdown. Straight up, the Schaub household barely made it through the last one. We eked our way out of that last one. We did not do well with it. Also, Dallas, my lockdown's different. I got a 5-year-old and 2-year-old. Parents know what I'm talking about. I would rather do anything else than be locked down with those fucking demons 24/7. We're not even locked down. My girl was fighting with me the other week. We get locked down. We're fucked. She was fighting with me. Fighting, Fauci, Delta, mask. What are we going to do? I was thinking to myself, oh my God, my life would be so much easier if I was just gay as shit. If I was locked down with the bros, Dallas, quarantine with the homies, you know how much more fun we would have? Oh my God, dude. We'd like play video games all day. We'd work out.
Does he normally speak this fast?
Yes.
Hard to say. Perhaps they sped it up because it was dragging. I want to say yes. I gotta say he's doing a similar bit to MSK, and I gotta say MSK kind of pulls it off a little bit more.
I was literally thinking this is MSK the comedian. I literally was thinking that as soon as he said, dude, imagine if we were locked down with all of our gay homies. Imagine that. Be awesome, huh?
When I get nervous, I speed up, and it feels like he's going a little. It feels like I'm watching like early me with his cadence. Like, slow down, let the words get out.
Oh no, he is a 100% mush mouth. No, 100%. He can barely pronounce things. That is, I know that. I used to watch Fighter and the Kid. Like that is like a whole. His subreddit is. It's like a country into its own. The people hate him.
Big Boy Nation?
No, just the Fighter and the Kid subreddit. Like it's basically like all him, and like they have like the dictionary of Schaubisms, like how he pronounces things. He can't say words right. Like tons of things working against him if you want to stand in front of somebody and speak.
Huh. So he had a special prior to this.
Prior to this.
Yes.
He has a bunch of friends that are comedians.
Special. Yes.
Oh, they're irresponsible then. Like
they might have stepped in after this. I don't believe he's had a full special since then, but I have not followed him.
How do you let someone do 2 specials before you're like, oh, hey, you want to try to use a material from now on, maybe?
Yeah,
it's only 25 minutes.
How do you have
Does it really count as a special?
Without one joke?
Dude, like, so the other one's just as good, huh? It's just strange. Like, I don't know. I was competitive. Like, I didn't like sharing things with people as a comedian because, like, it was just I need to get noticed. So if I help you, that ruins my chances. I don't know if it's maybe something like that, but if I were close to him and saw that he had these opportunities and I'm doing, just grinding through, writing material, I'd be bothered at the very least.
Well, this is the best we could do. So, I mean, and I don't know what it is with our minute intervals, but this has only been on for 5 minutes.
It's hard to take much more at a time. It's one of those things. You got to bite it off in chunks. You don't go whole hog on this.
And we haven't even gotten into his strength yet, making fun of.
Oh, no. We're going to get there. But I do hate that he made us all complicit in his hatred of his kids. That whole, you know what I'm talking about. You all get it. It's like, no, I don't. Like, kids are kind of awesome. My dog's an asshole, but I love being around him. Yeah, I'm sure it's a much bigger version of that, with real stakes.
Do you think AI would have written a joke by now?
I think so. AI has only improved. And last year we went through that one AI thing. I really think it can. They write good music, and God damn it, I think they could write better comedy than this.
Like if you were to tell it to make me a 5-minute stand-up video and make it seem like something that I would watch on YouTube. Man, he got hit in the mouth so many times. Someone thought it was a good idea to put him on stage with a mic.
It's funny. Like my lockdown. Now, granted, lockdown here was not. There was, nobody cared. But I mean, like, I had a great time.
Yeah.
My wife was home all the time, dude. And my kids were home. It was great.
Other than like the pending feeling of possible doom, it was great. Like it was fun. It convinced me that I like working from home.
Yeah, I have mild agoraphobia. Yeah. I have mild agoraphobia, and that just made it worse. Like, oh yeah, I definitely don't want to leave the house anymore. So, if anything, it was like, oh, a reason to not leave. Thank you.
I just kind of looked at it because I wasn't leaving because I had been at home for so long from working. God, they're giving me a reason.
You got kids at home. Right. It's not like, oh, I hate my fucking kids. I don't want to be at home.
Not at all. Not at all. No.
I think we all can't understand that whole like I hate being at home thing.
But I think with a bit more seasoning, you front load that with some sort of story about your kids that makes the "don't you hate your kids" that joke hit a little bit instead of just opening raw and saying don't you hate your kids. You could have something, a little cute story about something that they did that chips away at your
or
love
like
for them.
Lead in a little bit about your children and how they misbehave a little, and then finally by the time they were stuck in the house forever, it was just pandemonium.
Right. Fill in the story about these kids
than what he did.
Right. Yeah. You can get there. You can get the crowd to be like, oh yeah, those little shits. But you've got to earn that. You can't just be like, don't you hate your kids? Well, what?
I think it's hilarious too. That I mean, you've done comedy, so you know exactly what you're talking about. There's two people here that never did that have more knowledge of like.
Yeah.
Why something isn't working.
If you watch enough of it, like you know the way things go, like set up punchline, especially with a bit with a long thing, you got a little bit of a story there.
Yeah. So we're 5 minutes in, and like, was this even remotely?
Well, if I can white knight him for a bit.
Oh no! My God.
Maybe. This is all on the cutting room floor. Like they got it down to a lean 25 minutes. Maybe they had to cut punchlines, setups. They just were left with the middle of the jokes. That's what I'm thinking probably happened here. The editor probably screwed him.
As like on the production end, you have the opening of the line outside the club. You don't have someone saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the guy you came to see." Like you don't have that as like a
nothing about this
introduction. It's just
anything.
No,
I'm pretty sure that this one was done by his team. There's
It'll be Thick Boy Media.
So there's a interesting podcast. It's a Steve-O podcast where he talks with Tony Hinchcliffe, and he talks about going to Dallas, and he says something, right? Hinchcliffe says something, and Steve-O's like, "Oh, you mean where they filmed the amazing Gringo Papi?" And Hinchcliffe starts laughing. He's like, how do you know about? He's like, "I am infatuated with that whole thing." And he starts naming stuff like random facts about the show.
Wait, there's more lore behind this little thing.
Taping the audience, like papering the audience, even though it was a small ass club. The set behind here where it was like produced, a whole bunch of things.
Steve-O does comedy, stand-up style stuff,
right? He does a story type thing,
right?
Yeah.
So maybe it rubbed him the wrong way too.
I just think it's funny. They were both laughing so hard they couldn't get through sentences. So it's definitely something to watch after you experience the Gringo Papi.
Well, I know a bunch of people gave Steve-O a bunch of shit for like just kind of using his jackass fame to like leverage his way into comedy, but he didn't have 2 specials within 2 years. Like that's just
right. I mean, it's
fast tracked.
It's similar but different. Like I don't know if someone saw Steve-O's stage work, if they're like, yeah, you know what, special for you. But it goes back to what I said earlier. He's a big deal, jackass. I mean, there was a time where Mick Foley was just doing talking about wrestling, and I was like, oh, cool, I'm getting bumped for a wrestler talking about wrestling.
It's not just some wrestler; it's Mankind.
Yeah.
Come on, sir.
And he still does it. He still does it.
So
like that's what I was actually going to bring up. So there probably is an audience for like that celebrity type archetype that you attract yourself to, telling you stories behind, like there's got to be an audience for that, where there is no audience for this.
Yeah, just like when I was doing MC work, this one club in upstate New York, they were bringing in like soap stars. Josh Duhamel was a soap star, and I emceed the Josh Duhamel. I emceed that thing. I didn't know what the hell to do because it was mostly women, and it wasn't a comedy atmosphere. It was so weird.
Wasn't he on like the NBC show Vegas or something? I'm just saying, he was on something.
I remember he was in Win a Date with Tad Hamilton when I introduced him. So I don't know. So like clubs just want their, if people will be there, they don't mind if it's comedy or not, I guess.
All right, here we go. More the Gringo Papi.
At night we'd fuck each other.
That's funny.
What the fuck? No. Thought we were gonna play video games, bro. Sorry, man. I love that. No, fuck no, I'm not into that, dude. I don't want to be locked down with you anymore. I just what are you gonna do, bro? Get bored. One can dream, Dallas. One can dream. I never thought I'd say this to a live audience. One thing that I'm grateful for the governor of California, Governor Newsom, for locking us down for an entire year and ruining small businesses. Because I wouldn't have realized this unless I was locked down with my family for an entire year. I realized my girl's not cool. She's just not. She's not a friendly human being. I married a goddamn rattlesnake. She's like, this is my girl. This is my girl, man. This is what I'm dealing with. Yo, listen, LA's different than Texas. They just opened my son's school last week. He hasn't been in school in a fucking year. They just opened it last week, first day of kindergarten. So I got him his first day outfit, looking all fucking fly, dope kicks, giant backpack, backwards hat, looks just like me. I'm walking up for school. I'm like, dude, it's about to be lit as fuck. All his little friends out front in the first day outfits. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are cute as shit. I need to document this. I go, T, get tight. There's a bunch of you squeezing tight. Daddy's going to take a picture. Ready? Cheese on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheese. They're all cheese. I take on my phone. I'm all, hell yeah. I snap.
If I could do punch up on this. So that thing he just said there about his kid looking just like him, swing it around and bring a joke about how you hate your kids because they remind you of you. They dress like you. It needs a little work, but at least you can get the audience behind hating your kids. And at least it goes back to being about something that isn't really your kids. Like, oh, it dresses like me.
Self-deprecating.
Right.
Like he can't call himself gross or anything like that. He just has to say he hates his asshole kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Or even like he looks just like me. I don't know what the problem is. Or something like he just puts this shit out of order. Like there's a way to get to a laugh from the thing you did earlier.
Yeah. Well, if you're leaning into like the whole like arrogant thing, it's like it seems like there's a joke or a punchline that you could actually hit there as well.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
So I don't know why things aren't working out for him. He looks just like me, something like that. Like I don't know. There's something in there that
that's if you're going for what he does, that's exactly it, Gray, because he thinks so highly of himself that put the thing out there with shit not working out for him, or even though he looks just like me, does everything I do type of thing. But but no.
And him saying, this is what I'm dealing with in regards to his wife. You just called her a rattlesnake. That's all you said about her. Like he has these like tags, but there's no jokes or anything in front
he's
of
like,
them.
I'm married. This is my life with my wife. So I'm getting my
Right.
kid ready for school.
Right.
Like, wait, what? What happened to the wife? The only thing we know is
she's a
that
snake.
you apparently married a snake.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it, Schaub. What is happening here? That's what I mean. Like, this is so nuanced in a way that it's rewatchable in the sake of, like, what is happening?
There's like a whole nother layer to it too, though, because he's doing like these weird steps, like over exaggerated, almost like Grinch steps when he's like walking with his kid. And so, like, it's not like he's being his kid. That's him walking his kid. So he just becomes this different character when he's around his kid, but his kid's an asshole. So I don't know.
That's the reason why. And Charles has never seen it. So that is why.
Yeah.
That is why we are watching this. So sorry, Gray. Go ahead. Say anything else.
No, that's pretty much it. Just like I don't understand, but there's this other layer that like never gets addressed. His whole imitation or impression of himself. You'll notice it.
Yeah. Yeah. And
so this little chunk here is about his girl. Looks like maybe 3 minutes worth.
So I also like how he talked about, like, why would I want to be locked up with my wife? Imagine us being locked down with the bro. And his main, if you call it a punchline, his main thing was not the video game, was that they end up fucking. Like, you didn't think about doing that with your wife. Like, what the, like, what is happening?
Dude, she doesn't know how to game.
That's probably just spitting venom at him.
Yeah, like you can make these into jokes. Actually, it's just they need a little time in the oven.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
I'm not saying good jokes, but just jokes.
It could be well done.
That by first. All right, here we go.
Pick. I text it to my girl. She gets it. She looks at it. She goes, crop out the uglies. Resend. What? Excuse me? I said, you're in a group chat with other parents, dumbass. Savage, yo. Savage.
What's savage? He's being savage to his wife, or his wife was savage to the other kid?
Married a Mexican, y'all.
What's savage?
Married a Mexican. I thought you
Mexicans in the crowd.
Listen, listen. I thought you guys would enjoy that. Listen, Dallas.
Why?
Dallas, I don't mean like Taco Bell Mexican. No. I'm talking Guadalajara. Born and raised. Came to the States 10 years ago. Illegally Mexican. The real deal, Holyfield. Y'all, this.
Which she didn't, by the way. She's completely like.
Well, that's a joke.
Not illegal.
Illegally. It's funny.
Yeah, I guess so. Just thought I'd mention that. So.
Well, okay. How do you want to get to the line? Real deal, Holyfield. Come on, man.
That's true. That's true. I'm sorry. Talk about illegal Mexicans. That's how you get to it.
Now he's got a bit on Dallas. Which
go.
Isn't really about Dallas.
No.
No,
it's not. No. My goodness, this whole thing.
I dated a lot of white girls, big titties and flat asses before her, and just never worked out for me. It just would never work out. And I'll never forget this. One of my boys goes, dude, Papi, what are you doing, bro? Get with a Latina, bro. You know why? Because they're fun and they're spicy. No doubt, definitely spicy. Girl spicy, right? Girl spicy. You know what spicy means? They're assholes. That's what that means. Sorry, man. Dude, when we first got together, she was cooking authentic Mexican food 7 nights a week. I'm not used to this. I was like, what? Fajitas every Wednesday? Fuck yeah. No, dumbass. Not fajitas every Wednesday. Real Mexican dishes, y'all. Real shit from the motherland. I'm talking huevos rancheros. Carne asada. Pico de gallo.
I don't like how he's licking the mic.
And my favorite, chili. Every night.
But did you catch his impression of himself when he was excited for fajitas? I don't know why that's what he keeps going to, but like that's his version of himself. You know how like I don't know. Brian Regan has like the dumb version of it. I don't know. This is his go-to. It's weird.
I'll admit I got vibes of Eddie Murphy with "We just got some ice cream," like that very same pose.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, he is doing that with the mic. But
I'm not saying that that's exactly where he got it from, but that's what like my muscle memory thinks of when I see that. But
I just like how he's like, no, not fajitas, like real food, like pico de gallo.
Yeah, you like if you're gonna have your fun with the words, you could say like, yeah, we have boring things like rice, but over there, it's known as blank, and you do whatever it is, molestation to the microphone you need to do. But
he's saying such normal and maybe that's the joke. Maybe it's layered that he's talking about carne asada and pico de gallo, but it's like,
yeah,
he could be saying like some awesome shit, like talking about like Oaxaca. Like there's some awesome shit that is like, I don't know. It's got like the good consonants in it. I think Oaxaca is a funny punchline.
But you can get the audience to where you want them to be by saying, listen, I know it's just their food, but in my mind, it sounds like something way more exotic than, rice, bread, and then do your whatever, pico de gallo, whatever. Like, you can get them there.
But do we also think, one, that it actually happened? No. And he actually knows what those things are. So that could just be it.
He's surrounded by comedians. They could be like, hey, listen, you might want to have some setup to these things you think are funny.
Or is this their joke? This is their ultimate joke.
This is sick. This is a sick joke on everyone else.
This is their ultimate joke. Dude,
listen, I won't lie. If I were dead in the middle of my competitive phase, I probably would have been like, yeah, no, you learn by yourself. Best of luck. So I'm no better.
So we are at I'd say the 1/3, but a little bit past the 1/3 point of this. And
that's how many jokes there's been. 1/3.
There's been 1/3 joke. All right, let's keep going. Let's get through this awesomeness. Just I'll try to pay attention more if you guys want me to stop. So I will.
Okay.
Are you?
Listen, are you locked in?
We could talk over.
No, like so you guys are over here.
Oh,
this is over here, right? I'm just looking straight.
That's a fun setup.
I'm kind of like, oh, here it goes again. All right, here we go.
I know every night, 7 years later, every fucking night. I know I look Latin. This girl know who I am. She's like, honey, what the fuck is happening right now? Is he not a Puerto Rican shortstop for the Dodgers? What the fuck's happening? Dude, I did that 23andMe. I did that shit. You spin the cup, you mail your DNA in. I did that. They sent me drive mayonnaise back. I am white as shit, Dallas. Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Person handout, page 7, bitch. I need a fucking tater tot once a week. Would a fucking hot pocket kill you every now and then? Every time dinner would come, I'm like, oh, does she really think beans go with every goddamn meal? Is she serious? She for real? Every time dinner would come, like, does it ever occur to her? Maybe Brendan's not trying to shit his pants tonight. How about that? Fuck. Every time dinner would come, my asshole would go like this. Fuck, bro. Fuck, bro. Fuck. We're dying down here, Papi. It's so spicy, bro. I've never been thicker since I got with a Mexican, man. Thick with 3 fucking C's. Dude, everything they eat, bean, cheese, bean, cheese, bean, cheese, bean, cheese. I'm like, what the hell, man? We're just going to carb load year round? You never tailor off the carbs? That's the game plan? We're just all going to be built like armadillos?
Armadillos, notoriously fat.
Uh-huh.
I guess so sick in the pandemic, I decided to go on a keto diet. If you know what keto is a diet where you can't eat Mexican food. That's the diet.
Now we're explaining?
It's pretty easy to stick to, man. Just don't touch a fucking tortilla. You know what I'm saying? Here's my problem, though. Here's my problem. Every Friday, my mother-in-law cooks my favorite Mexican food at my house. She has her own house, but does it at mine. It makes no sense. So before I started this keto diet, I went up to my girl. I go, hey, you know I love your mom. Her food, best in the world. It's my favorite. That's why I'm so fucking fat. Listen, do me a favor, though. I don't want to be tempted. I don't want in the house. Do me a favor. Tell your mom I'm on keto. Can you do that? She goes, why don't you tell her? She speaks English. I went, but she doesn't, though. But she doesn't. You keep saying that, and she clearly
So he just went on about how his wife makes nothing but Mexican food and he can't stand it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So now he says his wife's mother comes by and makes his favorite Mexican dish, but he has this keto thing that prevents him from
his favorite thing in the world. Yeah.
And it's not like you could eat just the meat of it. Like you obviously have to have it with a tortilla. There's no other way. There is no option. And everybody in the house also has to be on his diet because he is the Gringo Papi.
Was he on a time crunch? Because it feels like he's blazing through things.
I think yes. People were not impressed with his first special. So I think he was trying to prove something. But I don't know. Like, you think of like huge comedians, other than like Louis in his prime, there weren't many that did like yearly specials.
Like, I can understand people rushing because maybe you're on a strict time limit, or you're having an otherwise so-so show, and you like comedians at a certain point, you just need to hear a laugh because your rhythm gets knocked off. But there isn't. Like, you can just have 3 minutes of explaining things and then get there depending on how much. Like, if he's the headliner, the time crunch before the tomatoes start flying. Like, there are different avenues here where it explains something, but it just seems like he's rushing, but I don't know why. Like, where's the fire?
Schizophrenic rushing, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's very all over the place to where some things that he sets up that you're like he doesn't finish and it just goes into a different direction.
Yeah, or like he'll say something like
says a bunch of things, and then later we hear like the wife thing, rattlesnake.
Right.
Here's a bunch of stuff. Now we hear about her.
Yeah. It's just moving things around.
Yeah,
unless it was done in the edit, and someone screwed up in the edit.
I mean, I have to get it down to 25 minutes.
I don't put anything.
Something's got to give.
I don't put anything past any of this. I mean, look at him himself, right? Do you think this dude employs smart people? Like, let's be honest.
The one thought I'm having is he's having these hack-y moments where he's saying things that were pretty bland and hack-ish maybe 30 years ago, and he keeps saying sorry to the audience. Dude, I don't think anyone's going to worry about like you pissing you off because this guy's ginormous. Don't say sorry to the crowd. What are you afraid they're going to beat you up? That doesn't make any sense to me.
And I'm pretty sure he's the only one who calls himself Puppy.
No, his asshole calls him Papi too.
Oh, that's right.
If I can white knight him, Charles,
boy.
Perhaps he's just used to, getting his ass kicked when he's the center of attention due to his previous profession, that, he just expects that that's going to happen.
The saddest thing is this guy beat Mirko Cro Cop. I like one of the best heavyweight fighters of all time. And then I just don't.
More reason to not apologize to some.
I just dislike him proportionately.
All right. Fair enough.
All right, let's see. Man, 11. This has only been on for 11 minutes.
We're almost halfway there. Halfway done almost.
That's very true. That's the upside.
I don't know if it's better or worse. If you watched 11 minutes and 45 seconds of whatever mine is on the internet, I promise you'd have at least 3 laugh lines. At least.
Oh, there would be jokes.
Lines.
There would be jokes, guaranteed. Guaranteed there'd be jokes.
Not saying it's good or better, but
oh, it's got to be better.
Comedy,
I'm better. I'm better than this. And I don't know anything. I know nothing.
What's his record in the UFC? Do they do that like 1-0 or whatever?
Yeah, they do keep. I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
So he's won a couple of times then. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
like
he's definitely won. He
was
just
like
he
1
got
in
to
10.
he got to a point where he was just getting knocked out all the time. Let's see.
Yeah. I mean, like Tyson was like 50-5 or whatever, but his last couple didn't look so good.
10-5.
That's
what it is in the UFC. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see. No.
10-5. That he wins every.
That might be his overall record, not his UFC record.
Okay.
Because they fight
Still
and
pretty
stuff
good.
before then. Let's
One
see.
more than he lost.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He was 6-5 in the UFC.
Okay, it's still a winning record.
Yeah, it would be a better record than I'd have for sure.
Yeah, I would be 0-1 because I wouldn't be able to make it past 1.
Yeah, so I know he did before he was on the we went over that a little bit.
I think
we went over
Blu-ray
this
Madness
beforehand.
might no, he's saying it was a 10-5. So
yeah,
fair
well,
enough.
it's overall he's 10-5, but UFC, I'm looking at his UFC record. He was 6-5 in the UFC. You fight before you get to the UFC.
So he was 4-0 before he went to the UFC.
Do a bunch of yes.
Okay.
He probably got in from, I believe he was a college wrestler. You'll do stuff like they have like sub promotions and stuff like that. Very rarely. Now, unless you're like famous, like CM Punk, who had 0 fights before he went to the UFC. And that's what happens when you have 0 fights before you go to the UFC.
Famous, didn't have talent, but was snuck in. Yep.
So like boxing and UFC is something I follow pretty he did. He definitely he trained in Denver. I want to say I know he played college football. I don't know if he did like
so he just hit his head a
wrestling
lot
in college.
He just did nothing but hit his head.
I know he did high school wrestling because I've seen that on his cage fight record. Like they go all the way back and look at like your amateur stuff. So
it would have been cool if he could have parlayed it. He's okay at talking. He can be somewhat personable. It would have been awesome if he like went into some sort of like announcing or something like that. Just I don't know that he had the chops to go into that. Like perhaps being like the MC, hosting a show.
He does color commentator.
He did MC for Showtime Boxing. That's why I think he got the Showtime gig for the first special, because he had the thing called he calls himself Big Brown. That's what he calls himself. And he had there you go. Yeah, he has the Showtime show. He had the Big Brown Beatdown, and he would talk about like different combat sports and stuff like that. And then when Showtime had like a boxing card and stuff, he would talk about like what's coming up on the fights and where they trained, who was their trade, like stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's rather interesting. The guy, like he could do those things. Well, because he knows about them. He knows about the fight game. He knows about that stuff. But he also burned his bridge with the UFC massively. Like Dana White hates the guy. And
really?
They had a big falling out and stuff. That's why he's never come back and done anything with them. Because you would think making money, they would put people like that in those positions. That's why they have like Daniel Cormier does the announcing for them, a couple other fighters and stuff like that. And so it's very interesting.
Wow.
It's very
Madness
interesting.
Is giving you flowers for knowing your shit.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I've been, for some reason, my brother is a huge boxing guy, and he has his own jiu-jitsu studio and stuff like. He's been in that for years. I never really cared about doing it. I just like
it sounds like it.
I just like watching it. Like I was never talented enough. I was always like, I was that kid that was like 6'3" whenever he was 12. You know what I mean? Like I was that dude.
Oh
yeah. So I was like very
people just ran away to begin with.
Very uncoordinated, very lacking in that, except for like playing basketball and soccer. Those were my 2 things that I did. Those are the 2. But yeah. So, all right, let's get back to the Gringo Papi. So, some more awesomeness.
Do me a solid. Tell her I'm on fucking keto, okay? 8 weeks goes by, your boy hasn't touched a fucking tortilla. Nothing. I walked in the house last Friday. Sure enough, there's a fucking fiesta of my favorite food. You know how like Theo Von can't bring down cocaine? You know how like.
Is it sad that the biggest applause of the night was bringing up a better comedian?
Yeah.
Does a name check count as a punchline?
No.
That was his best like response.
It got the biggest pop.
Not even him like going to stage got that response.
Is it just me, or doesn't he sound like an asshole? Just 8 weeks had gone by, then it was a fucking fiesta. It's like, so your in-law came over once at 2 months after you on a diet, and now you're pissed?
Yeah, thought it was okay.
Oh,
after,
fucking well, it's one meal.
After
it's
like
just
the month and a half or 2 months of you being on your diet, they decided that you allowed them to come back, but you didn't allow. Your wife probably did. Allowed them to come back into your house, and they cooked a meal that you didn't have to eat.
It's material that it's a lot of like everything, his cadence, his delivery, it screams like open micer. Like if he workshopped some of this material, it could be better. Like these are like, ideas, not polished jokes is what I would call this stuff. Only laugh when name checked twice.
No, you're right. It's a bunch of ideas. That's kind of like what I was saying, like when we were like before we started watching. It seems like there's not a lot of time set on this stuff, and even in that year, he probably didn't do nearly as many shows as someone who was actually trying to get out there and do like multiple Sunday shows, hanging out at comedy clubs just to get that 5 minutes, or you know what I mean, the 3 minutes that you would get. I mean, I highly doubt it.
Yeah, they're paying dues. Like there's this path, and you do 5 minutes, then 10, then 15, then 25, then 30. You don't just drop right into half an hour, and this really feels like dropping into half an hour. Like it feels like he's reading ideas. Like I used to put ideas on napkins and things, and that was like my reminder, like, oh, road signs, and it would just say road signs on a napkin. It's like he's just reading all of his napkins, and it's like, yeah, you got to fill those out. It's not just the ideas, man.
This is Gray, you have anything to say before we start this back?
No, sorry. I was refilling my beverage. What can I say? I've been enjoying White Russians the last few days.
And there you go.
Man, okay. I just I needed another one to take.
Mixing a little bleach into it this time?
Taking the edge off, yeah.
All right. Here we go.
He struggles with cocaine. Like if there was cocaine on the table right now, he'd fucking snort it from right field. You feel me?
Right
God
field.
bless him. I love that fucking dude. That's how I am with fucking pozole. I see it, dude. I will fucking take it to the snout. I can't be around it. I see it, I eat it. So I walked in, I go, Mama, I love Mama. What are you doing? I know you know, I'm on keto. I know you know, somebody told you I'm on keto. She goes, mijo, bueno, ándale, mijo. Cabron, look, cabron. She grabs this tray, she goes, cabron, look, taquitos. It's keto, bitch.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can see that it was an attempt at a punchline there.
That's my DNA.
No.
You hear the people like, oh, whoa.
Nobody told me this. There's me flaming hot Cheetos all over your house.
What?
They love them. It's like catnip for Mexicans. They love them.
Yeah, catnip.
Like Takis existed.
I'm the only person in my house who don't speak Spanish. I feel like a refugee in my own goddamn house. My white friends never dated a Latino before. Go, dude, just fucking learn Spanish. Put a little effort in. Learn Spanish. How hard can it be? I'm all, bitch, I am 38. I struggle with English at times. You know what it feels like to my...
He is 38.
I feel worse.
Yeah. You have all of this, like,
he has
Latino
life
stuff
experience.
around you. Yeah. And just does not, will not even try to learn anything about his wife or their family. Just refuses.
To be fair to the entertainer, there could be some sort of artistic license taken with these characters. So it could be for the sake of the stage. Like, a lot of my material is just an amalgamation of all of my experiences. Like, my wife was always just every girl I've ever been with. So I'll take.
But yeah, right there. What you said was more in-depth thought than anything that has. He did. He set up a fucking 5-minute keto joke just to have it as taquitos, dude. Like, I think we're giving him way too much credit. See, I've made him go back to the shadows.
I'm just leaving an avenue open in case there's a possibility that's the thing.
We're only halfway to the closer.
Oh my God.
5-year-old son roll up on his bike and talk shit to me in Spanish. You know what that feels like? As a father, you know what that feels like? I don't have a clue what he's talking about. I have a clue. I thought puto meant dude for the longest time. I dropped him out of school last week. I was all, later, puto! Teacher was like, what the fuck? I'm all, puto. Puto? One of the many things I love about the Mexican culture is I do love your culture, man. One of the many things I love about it is you guys always have something to celebrate. Every week you have something to celebrate. As a white person, my dad's like, "Oh, your birthday, motherfucker." I'm like, all right.
Did you want to say something?
Yeah, he was looking down to the ground. He might have had a cheat sheet there because that was the most fleshed out opening to anything he said today. And he was looking down for the entire little bit there. That's interesting.
That was the only thing he said that resembles anything, even though it's stereotype racial humor. That's the only thing he said resembling any type of, oh, okay, I get what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm suspicious of that little portion there because everything about it, like he was looking down, and as someone who's cheated quite a bit in my life, that's usually where a note or something is just to remind you of your set list or whatever. So
and Z, I might have, I think even that is giving him too much credit. I think this might be one of the dumbest humans that we've produced that's in the zeitgeist of being famous.
Well,
so
the internet's made everything sloppy now, so
that's very true. But yes, we will be going over real comedy. This is just that Charles has never seen this nor heard of this, so we had to subject him to this. That is the whole reason why we did this.
I feel bad for him. Like, I just feel bad that he has a bunch of comedian friends and they let him do this twice.
I was just commenting to Rex. I get it. Not everyone loves Louis J. Gomez, but man, I happen to enjoy his brand of comedy, and I think it is a huge insult that you would put him on the same level as this. This is the man who invented Skankfest, the #1 comedy festival in the world. So all I can say is, how dare you, sir? Louis is on another level than the Gringo Papi.
I took a break at a really weird time.
Well, I mean, that's usually my face whenever I'm like listening to whatever he's saying. What?
Once a year, be cool, Dad. Be cool. Not Mexicans. Every week something's popping. Last week, some girl turned 15. Not even related to us. Threw the party at my house. Apparently, the Mexican culture turned 15 is a big deal. White people, we don't give a fuck. These Mexicans gave all the fuck, yeah. I walk in the house. These Mexicans give a fuck about social distancing. There was a mask in sight. I walk in the house. There's a mariachi band. They're beating the shit out of this pinata. There's flaming hot Cheetos spraying over the goddamn living room. I walk in. I look at my girl. Jesus Christ. Quite the party. What are we celebrating? What's she getting to Harvard early? What's going on here? She goes, nope. Just turned 15. I went, fuck yeah. Harvard. That makes sense. Fuck yeah. The other thing I love about the Mexican culture is you guys stick together. You guys are so loyal to each other. You fucking have each other's back, and I love that. White people, we're not like that, are we?
Is there a point to the quinceañera jokes? Like, was there a punchline there anywhere?
They say
it was just like, she 15. Said she's 15, and I was like, all right. Dude, that's the entire joke?
Wait a minute. Did I pause it at the direct moment that I took the fucking thumbnail from? Like, seriously, is this the thing? That's quite the talent there. That is less of a chance of happening than any laugh happening tonight.
Oh boy.
I mean, true. He is doing that impression of himself though, so maybe he does that stance quite often. But it looks damn close to the thumbnail.
He's officially been on stage the amount of time that I averaged as a middle. That scares me.
And I think when he ends like his sentences with I think we're supposed to laugh, but
it's a lack of confidence.
There's a fun with it. You could do that. Tim Allen did that. We laughed.
Yeah.
Tim Allen.
He's just green. It's
baby shit green, dude.
Work.
All right, so here we go. More of this guy.
Peter and Debbie fucking. Those are my real parent names. I told you I'm white as shit, man. Yeah, Mexicans stick together. Like, you never walk into a bar and see one Mexican hammered by themselves. No way. They're there with their amigos. I was taking my family out for dinner the other night. By family, I mean all 15 of them. And we walk outside and they all gather on my car. I drove a 2-door coupe. It makes no fucking sense. And my mother-in-law's at the trunk. I'm all, Mama, we just talked about this inside the house. Remember, you have your own car. I will text you the address. We will meet at the restaurant. She goes, no, mijo. We fit. The fuck? No, you don't fit. She goes, bueno, we fit. I went, please don't do this. I promise you, you do not fucking fit. Sure enough, we fit, y'all. We fucking fit, man. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. 2 of them are hanging off the spoiler. Didn't give a fuck.
So wait, if 2 were hanging off the spoiler, did you fit?
That's going hard on my family.
Very good, Gray.
Oh, I know.
He doesn't know what fit means.
Right. We're not doing well.
In shape.
You go to couples therapy. I'm like, all right, good luck finding one during the middle of the pandemic. She found one, man. She fucking found one. Yeah, 2-star review, but we're going. So we're driving to couples therapy. She's crying just because she ran on Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Oh, a running gag?
Crying just because my life currently.
Or a callback.
And we pull up to this brick building, this small brick building. I've never seen some shit like this. Small little brick building. We pull up to, and this therapist has her name plastered on the side of the goddamn building. Giant red neon letters, just fucking zzz. It says Dr. Rodriguez. I get out, I'm like, well, it's an away game for your boy, isn't it? We did not go in there, Dallas. We did not.
I mean, it was kind of ballsy having that as a punchline.
At this point, you feel me?
Is that what it was?
I'm assuming so. It had a different cadence than the rest of it.
Dr.
I assume that was an attempt at it. You just think, maybe this isn't the set to put that in as the punchline.
Dude, I've done corporate gigs where like the funny guy at the office wanted stage time, and this feels like that. Like, you got to let Jeff go on stage for a little bit. He's the Is he just a tool? What do I not know about this guy? Like, do people like hate him other than his comedy?
Yeah.
He's
He's been in
really?
a lot of. Yeah, supposedly he's kind of a scummy guy. He went to war with another podcast because they said it was really weird that this guy who owns a truck and is married was really trying to hit on them hardcore. And then, yeah, it kind of blew up. He's been involved in a bunch of like weird interpersonal drama and feuds with other comedians.
He tried to say that Bobby Lee and Bobby Lee's girlfriend, who's another despicable human being,
Kalila.
Yeah, were the ones behind the fighter and the kids subreddit, because he hired a guy, you see, that found the IP addresses that all the bad comments were coming from, came back to Bobby.
And he's got the
Lee.
information. It's all on his phone. He'll show you at the end of the podcast. He swears. And then he swears he'll send it in to the podcast. You'll be able to see the verification that it's all showing from their IP address.
He's got the papers to prove it.
It's really weird, but that was his answer after the female that Kalila was doing a podcast with, Annie Lederman, basically, without naming him, named this comedian that was hitting on her, which is weird because he has a baby at home. And it was a weird time, you know. But anyway, he went to war with a bunch of different podcast crews, if you will.
Can I ask what the trug walk is? And or did I say
can
that
I
wrong?
walk you to your trug?
Oh,
yeah.
Is that a joke?
You shouldn't walk to my big truck.
He would. That's what
you
he
should
would
see
ask
the inside of the
like,
truck.
These female comedians, basically, you want to come suck my dick at my truck? Yeah.
He's had 2 specials, you say.
Oh, is that his like punchline from?
Real good for your career.
It's no, he's actually asked
or is he
females
a Louis C.K. fan?
I think it's beyond that.
Yikes!
Yes, this is quite the video.
Watch your video.
Oh, maybe we should take a look at that next. I don't know if I've seen that one. If so, I'm blanking on it.
Insults Mike in his own home during a Super Bowl live stream in Mike Tyson's house.
You know,
Something you only do once.
I mean, that shows his spatial awareness. You know, it's not so good.
But sorry, to answer your question, he's known as a kind of a bad guy, not like a super good moral character or anything like that.
Yeah, apparently, like he had like a bunch of people hired for him, like at his network or whatever, and was just very bad to them. A lot of people have come out and talked about him.
I mean, I don't know very many comedians that like save homeless kittens or anything to be.
No, but he also has like, it's also like he's very petty, like super petty.
I know plenty of comedians that are that. Present company.
I don't know, man. I think there's a few that like you never hear anyone talking shit on. Like, I don't know. I never hear anyone talking shit on Attell, like that he's out there like trying to get other people canceled or like he's parlaying his success. You never hear that type of shit. So I don't know, man. I think it takes a certain type.
He sets himself up to like his awareness of the internet is like ridiculous. Like at first he was like, I don't care, you know, what everybody says about me. I'm doing my thing. And then he comes out and says, you know, these comments that you guys make, it hurts me. It hurts me deeply. Like he was all serious. And it's like, dude, you just signed your death warrant. Like you literally like, so he's got some, you know, some awareness issues. But
part of it is the amount of time that you spend on, like, if he has a 3-hour podcast every week, like, you could say a lot of stupid shit in 3 hours. Yeah. So depending on how long he's, you know, in front of a microphone, I doubt we're on our best behavior at all times. So
yeah,
I think he had like 3 concurrent podcasts at one point. Fair enough.
What was the one? I know he had like there was I can't remember if it was what's the podcast with God, why can't I remember their names? Bert Kreischer and the other.
2 Bears, 1 Cave.
2 Bears, 1 Cave.
There you go.
Bert and Tom and Bert.
Okay. So when those two were on vacation and the other guys filled in for him and they were just talking shit on the podcast itself, like, and they were just talking shit on them the whole time. Brendan Schaub, I think he like called in to one of their phones and kept like texting them about like not saying bad things about the guys that are paying you to do the show or something. Like, and they read it, they were showing them and they're like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, I think that was Chrissy D and Stavi. It was awesome.
Yeah, Stavros. Stavros was one of them. Yes.
Oh man, I've got his calendar on my wall behind me. It is. He's a very confident man.
Criminally underused in Begonia, if I do say so.
That
is one of my favorite parts in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Stavros. I didn't remember the other guy's name. So
it's Chrissy D.
Okay, I will remember that. But
7 minutes left.
7 minutes left.
Reaching the
We're
crescendo.
getting ready for the closer.
I moved in a house recently. Moved in a new house in LA. Whenever you move in a new house, it's always weird, but it's even weirder in the middle of a pandemic. So we moved in a new house. My girl goes, Papi, I've seen the neighbors. They're pretty old. Let's play it safe. They're probably COVID conscious. Why don't you just go over and introduce yourself, right? I'll bake some Mexican cookies and you go over there. I'm like, what the fuck's a Mexican cookie? What are you talking about? It's like a chocolate chip with sauce all over it. What are you talking about? I'm like, that's a terrible idea. I'll take it. I'll figure it out. So first night in the new house, everything's all good, man. Everything all good. Kids fall asleep, girl falls asleep, I fall asleep, all good. 3 a.m. on the dot. I'm woken up to, I'm like, what the fuck is howling outside? Whatever. Next day, I install the security stuff, cameras, the Ring stuff, all that stuff, the doorbell, all the Ring security stuff, all good. Fall asleep that night. Kids asleep, girls asleep, I fall asleep. 3 a.m. on the goddamn dot. I'm woken up again. I'm like, there's a goddamn gargoyle outside my window, dude. What I didn't know about this Ring app, you download the app, there's an entire community of people just snitching on each other. It's like Tekashi 6ix9ine made this app. It's fantastic. Listen, dude. I scroll that app for hours looking for real crime. I'm like, come on, dude. Somebody fucking kill somebody, for God's sakes. You know how much First 48 I watch? I'm like, we got 48 hours, bro. Let's get going here, man. What I didn't know is you can narrow it down to your hood. You can narrow it down right to your neighborhood. It's dope. You can narrow it right down. So I'm like, ooh, let's see what's popping this new neighborhood of mine. 2 doors down, Jerry goes, hey, man, this mountain lion ate my goddamn dogs. Somebody needs to do something. Jesus Christ. I'm like, that is not good. Diane right next door to me goes, yeah, I used to be the fucking cat lady. Not anymore. That mountain lion ripped my goddamn cat's head off and ate all of them. My kids saw it from the window. We can't sleep at night. Somebody needs to do something. Like, this is not good. Then David right next door to me, David goes, yeah, the same mountain lion stole my Amazon package. I'm all, all right, dude. But that gives me the idea. I'm like, ooh, I know how I'm going to introduce myself to the new neighbors. I'm going to take care of this little kitty problem for them. That's what I'm going to do. This is going to be easy work. But I need to buy a gun. I need to go buy a gun. Listen, Dallas, I've never owned a gun, never shot a gun, played Call of Duty twice. I'll figure it out.
So far, this sounds completely real. So I go to my local LA gun store. Again, I've never bought a gun. I got so hustled in there. I got so bamboozled, dude. Listen, I've never shot a gun. I walked out with an AR-15, like the red laser thing on top of it. I walked out with the Zero Dark 30 Navy SEAL night vision helmet. What? I was like, dude, 19 grand for all this? Hell yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, it's a steal, bro. No, I'll wear it out. No, I can see everything, dude. That cat's fucked, bro. Yeah, I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know, man. Yeah, thank you. Dude, killer deal.
So I get home. I've never owned a gun. I'm hyped up. I'm loading the gun. I get my fucking night vision on. I'm like, this shit is fucking dope, dude. In my head, I'm like, right, this is how I'm envisioning this, right? That cat shows
impression of himself.
Right. So I'll be sleeping. It's 3 a.m. It's late. I'll be sleeping, right? I'm here, wow. I'm gonna fucking pop out of bed, right? I'm gonna fucking, yeah. And then I always have my Uggs bedside, right? My Uggs will be right there. Be cool. Tom Brady wears Uggs. So I'll slide my Uggs on, right? I'll have my AR-15 like this. I have my Zero Dark 30 night vision like this. My big dick's right there still. So I'm like, I don't know why I threw that in, but be cool. So I'm fucking, she's so offended. So I'm here, right?
I mean,
so
sure,
here, like,
as long as we're pretending the rest of the story.
Dude, I'm going to slide that sliding door open, like, yeah. And every video I've ever seen, like online, those mountain lions have like those soft, wet, black noses. I'm going to punt them right in that goddamn nose, fucking, and then I'm looking at my ring.
He's got a ranged weapon, but he's going to kick it first.
I'm sorry, Gray. I couldn't hear you over the comedy. What was
sorry, I was saying he's got a ranged weapon, but he's going to go kick it first. I don't understand why you would engage in foot to mouth when you've got a gun.
I hate the last 4 minutes of my life. I'm telling you, like I hate it.
This is brutal. Oh my God, we're getting close to the closer.
Like
this is the closer, by the way.
No.
Yeah, he's one of those comedians that tells stories, if you will. This is one of those stories.
So what was the first 17 minutes?
I think the World Star was the punchline. World Star, you know, because they have crazy videos on there. And Brendan Schaub.
Yeah, I remember 2009.
With his gun and kicking a mountain lion, which, by the way, are fucking enormous. Will rip you to shreds. Yeah.
Well, he did say he wears Uggs. Don't laugh because Tom Brady wears them. So, you know, that's funny.
I
think.
forgot. I forgot.
You know, Uggs.
All right, let's get to the end of this garbage.
That's not all he's strapped with, though.
Oh, yeah, big cock. Monster big cock. Because that was a punchline.
Yes. Here we go.
Your boy's going to go viral. It's going to be lit as fuck. I can't wait, man. So that next night, right? I'm pacing back and forth. My girl's like, go to bed. I'm all, shut up, bitch. I'm fucking here.
She sounds like a snake.
Stand up,
again,
guy.
I got my Ugg boots on. I got my AR-15. I got my Zero Dark 30 night vision on, right? Still got the big dick. Sorry. I'm fucking here. I got to stick with it, right? So I'm here. I'm looking at the clock. It's all 2:50. I'm all, pray to God this cat shows up, bro. It's 2:50 now. I'm like, last day on earth for you, kitty. 3 a.m. hits. I hear, wow. I'm all, showtime. I slide that glass door open. I'm all, yeah. Here's the thing, Dallas. I've never seen a mountain lion in person before. In my head, I was thinking like a small type of bobcat type of thing, right? Like the gun's a little extreme. I don't need the Navy SEAL night vision, dude. Like, can probably grab it by the scruff of the neck and be like, enough's enough, kitty. Wow, wow. Well, no, dumbass. It's a lion of the mountains, dude. It's fucking. This thing was Mufasa. Fucking. It's like this mountain lion ate Joe Rogan's trash. This thing was fucking.
I recognize that name.
Name check is a punchline again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I panicked. Dude, I panicked. I went, oh, shit. I slammed the door. Dude, I threw my AR-15 like this. I fucking threw my night vision. I'm not even left-handed. I was like, oh, my God. Still got my Ugg boots. Still got the big dick. Not a big deal. Sorry. I got on that Ring app the next morning. I went, yo, we got a mountain lion problem, y'all.
Oh my God.
No, you don't understand. He's still got the big dick. That's the punchline.
Oh my God.
Now you can see why you called it Gringo Papi, right? Yeah, that's basically the reaction it deserves.
He closed with,
Still got the big dick. Sorry. Thank you.
So bringing up the neighbors as like COVID conscientious was just pointless.
That was part of his COVID joke.
The Mexican cookie was just a reason to say chocolate chip with salsa on top. Lol.
Uh-huh.
I didn't understand.
Come on,
that.
at least go with the cinnamon cookie. Everyone knows they have cinnamon desserts. They're delicious.
Dude, at some point you think you have a big joke. And I don't know a comedian that's ever taken a stage that doesn't want to close big.
Dicey.
But come on, man. Like, can you think of a worse, like, more hack punchline than like chocolate chips and salsa? I mean, at least you could say something like, I don't know, whatever the fuck it is, but it's probably going to be cinnamon flavored. There's some way that you could like get a joke out of it without having to. I don't know. It just feels like such a street joke. Chocolate chips and salsa.
I mean, he mentioned his big dick a couple of times. That was a running gag in that little bit there.
So, was this worse or better than you have even? Because we talked about this for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. Like getting you to watch this.
Could you imagine? The lack of punchlines?
No. I think if you were to ask me when I was really busting and trying, if you asked me like 15 years ago, I'd be pissed. Like really
I have it ready. So
you were to guess the what do they do? They rate it by LPMs or something like that, laughs per minute.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking, all right, rule of thirds, tell the third sentence that has some sort of something in there.
So I know this. I know it has a 1 on IMDb or whatever. And on the, someone might have to correct me, but on the Google, the extension that you can actually see thumbs up, thumbs down on YouTube.
Ooh.
Now, I don't know if it's his official one or if it's something else. It had something like 2 million down and like 41 something up.
41, just
no, 41K. Sorry, 41K. Sorry. Yeah, no, 41. Yes. It was all 41 of his accounts. So yeah.
I was really hoping Letterboxd had a rating for it. They do not.
God.
Nobody has rated the Gringo Papi.
Like, if anything, this makes me just want to scour and get all of the footage of me, because I think it's like 25 minutes, and just fucking dump that.
Edit it together and call it
just
special.
put on YouTube. Just, here you go. I guarantee you there's more laugh lines in it. I guarantee you.
Ooh, it looks like we just lied. It doesn't have a score of 1 on IMDb. It's 1.1.
Well, 1.1. I'm sorry.
Can you not?
Sorry, you're stealing that 10th of a.
Don't appreciate the fabrication.
I lied. I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me. I feel 1/10 better now. But thank you. You're right. I don't want to be a fabricator.
There's not jokes. There's like hacky tags there that should be in the middle of stories and jokes.
There's like instances that may or may not pertain to anything else he's going to say, which is hard, especially like if you look at the opening compared to the closing. Like nothing was tied up. Nothing came from anything that he said, you know.
Right.
The thing that we could think of is this dude really hates his wife, doesn't appreciate Mexicans, and thinks he has a big dick. I mean,
pretty much. He also isn't aware of what a mountain lion looks like,
which is very odd. Which is very odd. Yeah.
I mean, it subverted my expectations.
And I love that he was also like, I thought it was kind of like a bobcat thing where you could go try to pick up a fucking bobcat. I would love to see Brendan Schaub go pick up those things. Will fucking shred you. We have tons of those here.
Yeah, for the sake of humor, I mean, I wouldn't call it a mountain lion. For the sake of fabricating the story for laughs, you use something that sounds funny. And mountain lion doesn't
armadillo.
Sound
Right. He called you fat, but he didn't know what it was. There you go. Like that could at least hide some of his jokes together. I don't know. Anything?
Like it's a lion of the mountains. That's something that you can say afterwards, but not at the absolute end of it.
No. So let's check out
one more correction. I think I accidentally said that it was 2 specials within 2 years. It looks like it's within 3. His first one was 2019 and his second one was 2022.
I feel much
Gringo
better.
Papi was 2022. So he had a little bit more time to work on Gringo Papi in between.
I'm not. Now listen, I understand that comedy is probably fucking ridiculously hard. It has to be, just because you don't know what's going to work and what doesn't until you get out
I've
there.
done it.
Well, what I was going to say is I'm pretty sure that I could come up with like 10 minutes better than this guy.
The thing is, 10 minutes. The one thing I could tell anyone who hasn't taken stage, when you think
it's a very long time.
If you think you've written 5 minutes of material, you wrote 30 seconds. 10 minutes takes a while to get that and figure out, okay, this is 10 minutes of material. 10 minutes in your head is actually maybe a minute.
I've only done one open mic. That's it. I've only done one. And
how long were you on stage?
We got 2.5 minutes. And I felt like I was just like I was like, so yeah.
You feel like you're filming Titanic. Like, man, I have so much time left.
Yeah, and there was like the big timer up on the. I was just like,
you know what you could have done to fill out the time? You could have come up with like some sort of catchphrase like dicey, and then maybe you could have kept looking at like the same person in the audience and kept going like, sorry.
If this were like, I would suggest anyone who's trying to get into comedy to listen to Andrew Dice Clay, Andrew Dice Clay's The Day the Comedy
Died.
Yeah, that's an interesting experience just to get you prepared.
It's so good.
Right, when a show sucks. If you told me that this... I'm sorry.
I am so sorry. Please keep going. You are an awesome comedian and you actually have something to say, so please say it.
I was just going to say, if you told me that Gringo Papi thing was actually someone trying new material for the first time ever, and like for the sake of posterity, we wanted to record it, that would make more sense to me. If like this was his first time ever doing any of that material, that would make a little bit of sense. I'm sorry, Gray, I stepped on you.
No, I was being an asshole and I stepped all over you. You were talking first. I just started blathering. So there's a bunch of like really awesome ones where the crowd is kind of turning on the comedian, but they're able to kind of turn the crowd or whatever. I don't know. Like, this is weird. It didn't seem like the crowd dug it, but they weren't like against him. It's like they wanted to laugh. They were just waiting for any sort of joke. But there's some awesome ones that might be worth seeing. It's always weird when they pair the wrong comedian with either the wrong act or the wrong other comedian. William Montgomery, I think it was like 2-3 weeks ago, just had this one set that apparently just really bombed. He's in the Kill Tony crew. He's kind of offensive, yells a lot, and they somehow paired him with a dude that does crowd work with auto-tune and goes out into the audience and like talks to them. It was just not the crowd for him to open with. And yeah, a lot of people are saying that he kind of bombed, but I don't know. He didn't exactly win them over, but he kept doing his thing. But the thing is, there's actual jokes and punchlines in there. It's not just this, where I don't know. I keep getting that weird feeling from him that like he is nervous or something, but just there's no punchline or anything to like stop on, take a breath. So it just felt like the whole thing was rushed. But then it's still 25 minutes. So I don't know. I'm not sure what they did there.
Yeah, it's like a paradox. All of it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's unto its own. It's its own thing. I don't know how to explain it.
I did check. For some reason, Gringo Papi isn't scored on Rotten Tomatoes. Nope, still 1.1. So Gringo Papi isn't on Rotten Tomatoes, but his first special, You'd Be Surprised, from 2019 is. That's the Showtime special. Mm-hmm. That's an hour and 5 minutes. It's 7% on Rotten Tomatoes currently.
I totally forgot. Like, I don't even remember that one, by the way. I know
I've
seen it. It's an hour and 5.
This is after that.
This is after. Yeah, this is what he did 3 years after that.
This is better than that. This is him polished.
This is him at least 4 years into the art. But hey, we've got an even more fun clip that I can't remember. You know how he was talking about the mountain lion? Well, now he's in the lion's den.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this. Let me know if it's too loud or anything, and then I can adjust the audio. So
he'll get mad at you, bro. And once he gets mad, it's over. Once he gets mad, it's over.
So normally when people sit down to do a podcast with Mike Tyson, they treat him with the utmost respect.
I'm such a fucking huge fan.
Thank you.
I can't even I feel like a kid right now, man. Like, this is crazy.
But that's not what former UFC fighter Brendan
Schaub looks so different.
In fact, Schaub did just about the opposite. On February 13th, 2022, Brendan Schaub, Daniel Cormier, Mike Tyson, and Brandon Marshall all sat down to live stream their Super Bowl watch party. And the entire time, Brendan Schaub deliberately went out of his way to challenge, belittle, and disrespect Mike Tyson to his face, referring to his fighting style as prison rules.
That's the prison rules, Mike. I'm done. That's the prison rules.
Downplaying how Mike stays in shape, saying that he doesn't actually do cardio because he'd likely be out of breath from all the smoking that he does.
How you got in shape like that?
This was 2022.
You got in shape, like real shape.
I did not running. Stem cell research. That's what it is, stem cell. Okay. And that's how you got in shape, though? Yes.
You run a lot, Mike?
Yeah, on the treadmill.
Treadmill.
I bet you're huffing with the treadmill.
And he even discredits the amount of weed Mike Tyson smokes.
How much you smoke a day?
It's medicinal.
50? Yeah. 5? I'm 50. What I do? Because you don't finish them.
No way, bro. You won't finish them.
That's why it is you don't finish them. Thanks, brother.
You just got unlimited.
Well, he owns the company.
He owns a what?
Owns the
company. Brendan Schaub made one of these jabs at.
So he owns a weed company. He was saying like the reason why he smokes so many joints or blunts is because he doesn't finish them. As if like being you know, how many joints or blunts you smoke a day is still on. He's like a fucking high school kid. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you didn't finish all that. You didn't finish.
Like, do you want to finish the end of a blunt? Like, it gets awfully tarry. I could understand if you owned a company being like, yeah, I smoke it till it's no longer pleasant.
Yeah, might be like testing all of the different strains or whatever.
And also think of the unawareness. Regardless if you're a UFC fighter, here's the thing: like, you could have the best hands in UFC. Like, you could literally have like the best hands, but like you are not even 1/100th of a professional boxer. Like, it's not even in the same game. That's like why when James Toney came to the UFC and fought Randy Couture, they hyped it up as this big thing. And the whole thing was, could James Toney get a punch off before Couture took him down? And Couture did the right thing and just took him the fuck down, because you can't, it's not even the same realm. You know what I mean? Like, a 40-year-old George Foreman came back and beat Michael Moore, won the title, part of the title. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even the same thing. And this idiot is sitting there insulting a guy who literally his first 30 fights consisted of 37 rounds.
Yeah, it's like 18 seconds. Like,
yeah, it's like so
doesn't need cardio. It's over and around.
And I mean, I'm sorry, but I've seen Mike Tyson in the 80s. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, my goodness.
You said this was 2022, so this would have been a year before Gringo Papi.
Oh, so maybe this is
started his crowd work early.
Maybe Tyson hit him in the face a couple times, and this is like, I think I should do another special.
Well, he was riding high off his last special.
That's true.
7%.
That's true.
Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah,
that's very true. All right, let's get through this. Sorry, it's not the original video. This is just the shortest one I could see. So, but we'll give credit to whoever did this afterwards.
Mike Tyson. You could see Daniel Cormier getting visibly upset about it.
Sorry, Mike. I think you have money on it.
They're not gonna do anything. Mike, what was your bet, Mike?
He bet straight up.
You got the Bengals, right? Straight up. I like that bet.
So Daniel Cormier decided to warn Brendan that, he shouldn't poke the bear, because even though he's in his 50s, he could still send Brendan to the Shadow Realm. And of course, Brendan laughs it off.
You better hope Mike don't learn to kick with that size 14, B-Marsh.
Oh, y'all gotta stop doing that on this foot. I don't think you like that, man. I don't think
Mike
you like that, man. You better chill, man. I don't think you like that, man.
He coming back. He coming back. Mike's coming back.
He'll get mad at you, bro. Yeah, and once he gets mad, it's over.
Kind of a dicey move.
Once he gets mad, it's over.
Dicey.
You don't want those problems.
Yo, bro. You don't want those Mike Tyson problems.
Nothing to double leg can't figure out.
I mean, he literally told Daniel Cormier that he'd perform a double leg takedown on Mike Tyson in the scenario where Mike Tyson jumps him for acting disrespectful, which is beyond delusional. Even at 50 years old, Mike still got that snap in his hips.
Yeah.
He'd starch Brendan so fast that he'd forget all about the trug walk. I think Brendan feels inferior to the legendary Mike Tyson and the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel Cormier, so much so that
Now, granted, that would be the smart thing to do, right? But seeing how this may have played out, Mike Tyson, regardless of what people think about him, is a smart fighter, right? And he would have just stood there while Schaub is sitting down, and number one, he would have been punching down at him. So Jesus Christ, that would have been awful. But I just don't understand, like, what you're sitting with Mike Tyson, like, enjoy the moment. You might not have, like, he's changed his life so much to where he's not that insane person that we knew. He's done a lot of, soul searching where he's kind of like a happy, but do you really want that smoke, like the dude, to turn back into that crazy beast of a person?
That beast is still in there, though. You saw that footage of the
right. That's what I'm saying. Do you really want that to happen?
I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not sure if that would keep him relevant, or I don't know. It
maybe trying to set up some sort of fight where that could be a payday between the two of them.
Maybe
was he like if you gave me $1 million, I'd let Mike Tyson knock me out. $1 million.
The only reason why I wouldn't is because I don't know, like, if he punches me in the temple and it's like in a non-worked environment, your brain is rattling off the inside.
I already have brain damage, so I'm good there.
Okay. Well, there you go. I don't know if I do, but I don't want any. So I just don't know if that's something that I would want to do personally.
All right, $750K can't hit your head.
If he can't hit my head, then yeah.
Got punched.
Sure.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Sure. I just, I mean, if he, well, I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to get punched near the heart either. So, I mean,
all right, only the kneecaps.
No, not any of my kneecaps, dude. My knees are made out of fucking.
Only the patella.
In the ping pong balls. That's what those things are made out of, dude. Apparently, me turning left pops them out of place and requires surgery.
Okay. So, left I think toe. How about that?
Oh, it'd be so much worse than any stubbing you've ever done.
Well, I could just like, fuck it. It's just my toes.
I mean, essentially, none of us want to get punched by Tyson. I would take the money for it as opposed to just being the guy who got punched by Tyson. But
Tyson had this when he was young. He had this how they were showing like his hip movements. He was fighting against what's called the Philly shell, because that's where you like cover up and your angles and know how to defend. He was so fast to the point where he could literally punch you up high with a straight left and come around and hook you into the liver. That's how fast that dude was. And it was just like unbelievable. Maybe if I was like younger and not, like pushing
I played the game.
years old.
When you blink pink, you gotta duck.
Maybe
really hard
You
to
get away
dodge.
from the blink pink, and then you move.
If I
He's
could
no
get
King Hippo.
stars, if I could get stars like Little Mac, maybe. And if I had Doc in my corner slapping me, holding down select,
Yeah,
maybe
you gotta
it
select
would
to make his
work.
hand go faster.
But I'm nowhere near the Statue of Liberty to run, so I don't know if it's gonna work out that well. You know what I mean? So I just know I wouldn't do what this idiot did.
Stick and move.
You know what I mean?
Stick and move.
Actually tells Mike Tyson to his face that he doesn't think Mike's the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time.
Now is Mike Tyson in his prime versus Fury in his prime. Who wins, Mike? That's the question.
Stop it.
Mike, before you answer, this is no disrespect to me.
He big, Mike.
Technically wise, Fury can go defense, his footwork is big. To me, as far as technique wise, Fury's the best we've ever had.
Oh, wow.
What you think,
Now,
Mike?
Tyson hits the hardest we've ever had.
Mike,
He might try to lean on you. Mike try to grab you, lean on you.
They downplay Mike Tyson's technique so much because of the power that he had. People don't. I'm telling you, man. Like people that know fighting, like dude, his technique was young Mike Tyson's technique was impeccable.
Who is the dude that was champ like in the mid '80s and Tyson knocked him out in the first round, and they were like shocked. That was the first
Michael Spinks.
Yes,
Michael
yes,
Spinks,
it was Spinks.
got annihilated. Who had beaten some big guys, and then the biggest one was Razor Ruddock, because Ruddock was knocking dudes out, and like they were trying to play that up like he could actually hit Mike, and Mike was just dead. You know what I mean? And it was like it's the disrespect that he gets from this right here is unbelievable. Talking about technique. There's bob and weave fighters. There's rope-a-dope fighters. Like, yes, does Tyson Fury have skill? 100%. He does.
I think 80s Tyson, it doesn't matter though. 80s Tyson
would
blew you
trash
away.
that skill. And that's just my opinion. Now, there's other people that might have a different opinion. Other people in the fight game that have a different opinion.
But the caveat was at their peak. I would say 80s Tyson was his peak.
Yeah, 87. Tyson,
Buster Douglas, all that stuff.
Well, you know what? Like even the Buster Douglas thing, Fury would hit him. Yeah, but I think like you're comparing him to today's fighters, where Tyson's technique was so much about. Yeah, you might get hit once or twice, but if he gets those 2 or 3 hits in, like Deontay Wilder was a very hard puncher, and dude got up, but not nowhere near what Mike Tyson was. He'd get around defense. Plus, he punches through defense. He would literally punch through guys' defenses. And I mean, it is an interesting question. I don't think it would be a 1-round fight like Tyson's old fights.
Sure,
I think Tyson Fury would definitely be able to put up a fight, and it would be something I would love to be able to see that. Personally, I would love to be able, but Brendan Schaub, no, just give me a fucking break.
Before there was that Zab Judah clip, I had seen more people just look dumb from a punch exclusively from Mike Tyson punches. And then that Zab Judah thing happened. I was like, oh, that looks terrible. Poor bastard.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need, all you need is one punch in the right spot. And then it's, I don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind.
And also before the Buster Douglas fight, which there's a whole lot of reasons we can get into, Customato's death, not having the right. I mean, if you look, dude, like those dudes didn't even bring an end swell, didn't even bring the fucking metal that pushes down. Like they brought nothing. Those dudes were just like a rap group that decided to bring him to the ring, and he didn't train, he didn't do anything, So I don't know. I really, really would have liked to seen him versus Holyfield before he went to jail and not afterwards.
When he was ear crazy.
Yeah. So
I remember.
I'm just saying, if somebody is talking about boxing and they bring up Tyson,
Yeah.
Who's going to be thinking of Fury as opposed to?
I mean, it's honestly depends. I'm not saying anybody's a casual fan, but the casual fan would 100% think of Mike Tyson. But Tyson Fury has fought some of the biggest names that we have right now, who at the time, Mike Tyson's opponents were nowhere near as technically sound as fighters are today. It wasn't so it's just like
it's just the same thing. It's like Jordan versus any other, like,
right.
It's a different time. It would be hard to see, but hey, AI will let us know real soon.
Hold on. Hold on a second. All I just gotta do is start telling jokes at Mike. Sorry, but I do agree. I agree with you there, Gray. It is the Michael Jordan conversation. It is. Michael Jordan will always be my greatest of all time, but and it's like he said too. Jordan has said this many times. It's unfair to compare eras because he didn't play against this person and this guy didn't play against this person. So you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. You can always discuss, and that's probably why the discussions are more fun than actually seeing it happen. Because if it happened, it might not, it might not deliver the way everybody thought it would. But let's see what happens here. Let's see.
No, he's real good at that, right? Mike. I'm tired of you being so honorable, so respectable, so humble. Fury in his prime, Tyson in his prime. Who wins? Tell the people the truth.
Listen. Just him being Tyson Fury shows my greatness.
You know, they did name him after Fury. Like,
tells you my greatness. Yeah, shows his greatness.
No, hey, that's good.
They named him after Mike.
Yeah, Mike, that's a great answer, Mike.
I don't want to know. I don't care if he could beat me or not.
He named after me.
His name is Tyson.
His name is Tyson.
And his daddy, yeah, he could beat me. He could beat me. I don't care. His name is Tyson. Named after the greatest fighter ever lived.
I'm just saying. Do you think Tyson Fury could pull off the Mr. Clean look?
Mike on the ass.
It's a sweet thing to say.
I love Mike Tyson.
Mike's doing it though. I don't know. You're in Mike's house. I wouldn't exactly be telling him, you get your ass kicked.
I mean, look how visibly pissed Mike looks in the face here. Mike then gets up, walks over in front of Brendan, and stares him down while eating a piece of watermelon. And of course, Brendan doesn't dare look him in the eye for a second.
You forget it's on the grill, and that bitch turned black, that's me. I'm overcooked.
Yo, that would scare the fuck out of me.
Man, I retired 2 years ago almost.
Never coming back.
But would you make eye contact?
No.
You done.
I want to do this with you.
He's not either. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Foot up on the table.
Yeah, we love you, brother.
Holy fuck.
It's a dominance move.
We got Bubba
Is he dumb?
NASCAR legend, and Bush coming up right now.
And that was the last time Brendan Schaub's ever done a podcast with Mike Tyson.
All right. So that was American Redact. Thank you very much, sir. But yeah, like it's
you're still screen grab. You're showing us your screen.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
It'd be sorted folder though.
It's nothing. It's nothing. It's Batman and a bunch of video game folders.
Yeah, we're not talking MSK here. There's no horses involved.
There's they're literally, it's just emulators and OBS and 2 editing programs.
What? You have 3 editing programs?
I do. But
yeah, that was a total alpha move.
Dude,
totally.
I don't know. Just like, I could not imagine just having him that close staring at me, let alone having him like put his foot on the coffee table, just like staring down at me. Yeah. And the fact that he's just eating watermelon at the same time. Like, I don't know why that makes it a little bit more intimidating.
Yeah.
Schaub knew it too. He knew it. And he just did not want to look over that way. That's why whenever he went,
saw him like grab his forehead, like it seemed like there were at least little gestures that he knew, even though he
refused to make eye contact. He went out of his way to not look this way at the towering figure shadowing over him.
I was so pissed with he's saying Usyk is the best currently. I was so mad at that Dubois rematch. He outclassed him so much, and I thought Dubois won that first fight. There was no way that he hit him in the balls. That made me lose respect for Usyk because he straight gut shot at him, and it was replayed so much. And he was like, "Oh, he hit me in the balls, later up here, apparently."
You sound like you know what you're talking about quite a bit. Certainly more than I do. I recall boxing being like a big deal. Like you brought up Tyson Holyfield after it should have happened. Those being like big deal fights. At least my family, like after the pay-per-view, talked about it at the house or whatever.
Right.
Do you think maybe UFC kind of superseded that? Because I can't tell you the last time I heard of a big boxing match that isn't fucking Jake Paul or some shit.
So UFC is definitely transcended through the casual. Like that's what and I don't mean that as a disrespect. So when I say that, I'm just saying like kind of like how movies with the casual audience, that type of thing.
Sure, I get it.
There are really big boxing fights that still do very big business, but it's mostly fight fans. I would say that there's a bit, for me personally, a big boxing fight is more interesting than a big MMA fight, unless it's like certain guys. I think there's more guys in the MMA because of how it's marketed and it's on regular TV. Like if you want to watch regular boxing, you got to watch Top Rank because like Queensberry and this other, it's like they don't put on anything good. And the Turkey Sheik Allah or whatever his name is trying to, with the Riyadh season and stuff like that, is trying to get it to where it gets back to that point where they're featuring a lot more people. But yes, I would say that MMA has crossed over way more and is in the regular world a lot more than it is boxing.
Okay.
But I enjoy the nothing for me is, I don't know. There's something about boxing. Like I just watched Brian Norman Jr. and Devin Haney fight, and I was really hoping that Brian Norman he's a young guy with a real good knockout power, but he just doesn't have he just doesn't have the skills yet to go up against a real boxer, and Haney just made him look stupid as shit. So I was kind of mad. I was like, damn it. But there is a guy in a lot of the lower weight classes have guys that are exciting to watch, like Shushu Carrington. That guy's really fun to watch. You like Matchroom? I guess. Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I like Top Rank guys. I like their list. Maybe just because I watch it a lot more. So, but yeah. Joke of the year. Let's see. Yeah, like see, me and him talk about UFC quite a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
I did watch the Matchroom Queensberry, against, and that was Queensberry did not do very well in that at all. But yeah, I would say, you're right. Yes, to that question for sure.
Yeah, I think that like going back to what we talked about with movies and stuff, like I think that like big event thing isn't really a thing anymore. It's not like, oh, you have to watch person versus person.
I mean, I wouldn't call any like boxer a pussy. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply that. I just
no, it's what he said. That's like, what this guy said. He said he's a pussy. You can't stop fight. I mean, I wouldn't say he's a pussy. I said I can definitely say his fight aesthetics is not as pleasing. And yeah, there's the British. Most fights here are going to be Matchroom, of course, 100%. The boxing in England is huge. It's big. And watching Anthony Joshua get his ass kicked all the time is just hilarious. It's a fun pastime of mine. And apparently he's gonna fight Jake Paul. He's gonna kill him. It's gonna be great. I hope Joshua gets in there and just destroys him. Unless it's another, weird agreement where everybody just don't hit each other hard. But anyway, back to the Gringo Papi.
Oh, can we talk about getting hit in the face, please?
Well, it's what led to this.
It's kind of like getting hit in the face. It's just
So-
it's one of those things where it's just like, my goodness, man, my goodness.
Can
When did he start
any of us
doing
think of a
comedy?
worse comedy special?
When did he
like-
start? Probably like
Good question. I want to say it was 2018 if his first special was 2019.
yeah.
His first special, an hour long, was 1 year into his career.
Yeah, I believe it was
Let
in
me
less than a
double
year.
check that.
I think that's what they said.
Fuck me running.
Well,
I didn't have an hour of material after a
I'm
year.
not saying that he's a bad fighter. I'm just saying if you don't fight outside the UK, if you don't fight, outside there, and you don't come to America, it's the same problem with Inoue. It's why he's coming to America. You got to prove yourself. And yeah, Joshua versus Klitschko was a great fight. It was a great fight. I'm not denying that, but I've been watching boxing since like 1988.
Madness, you could take my
Excuse
seat
me.
whenever boxing comes up because I am lost. So,
So I guess he did his first solo comedy act August 10th of 2016. So he had been doing it 2.5 years when he.
Yes, but
fair
I
enough,
believe
3 calendar years, but it
but
was
I
August. I'm gonna say.
I believe if you look this up on if you type in Rogan and his Schaub specials, I believe it was only like he was doing comedy on the weekends. He hadn't started performing until that same year, because they always talk about him having a special under a year.
yeah,
like
I couldn't
having
get stage
time in.
time in the beginning. Well,
So I don't know if that's, like you said, it is 2016 that he started. So I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not going to obviously deny that. I just know what they said. And yeah, so
So
but
if
I guess, yeah.
2022 is 6 years into his career and it was whatever the fuck it is we just watched, I'm horrified.
Yeah. But honestly, like, can you think of the worst special you've ever seen? Did it have more jokes than this? More laughs?
I did. Oh, man, I don't want to piss off the Rogan universe here, but that Rogan special where he was sweaty with that
Burn the
tangerine colored
Boats?
shirt, yeah, that was bad.
I think that's got it's got punchlines at least.
Really?
I don't know.
Okay,
Just
you
like,
asked me my worst. You didn't say which one has the least punchlines.
fair enough. I think the jokes per minute in that one are higher. Or laughs per minute, I should say. But I'm not going to tell you it's a great special or anything like that. But his punchline, or two of his punchlines weren't "Big Dick was still there." I'm sorry.
Yeah, and to be fair to all of comedy, since I stopped, I kind of like turned myself off to it.
I think it's bad. Me personally.
I think it can be cool. It hasn't been the greatest thing, but it has created a fucking mecca in Austin right now. Where
right,
it used to be, there were
same guys though.
it
right?
kind of has, but it's not necessarily for everybody. Like, you're not going to get into the mothership, but it put Austin on the fucking map for comedy. Where before you had the two coasts and everything between was kind of shit. Now there's one in between.
But you're just doing that. Go on. I'm sorry.
I can't.
No, go
I
ahead.
can't say, I've heard like on other podcasts, like major, like that. Austin is a big spot now for them because it is a Rogan-owned place. The problem is what he just said. You're not going to get into the mothership. I heard that comedians
Not
that were
there.
even performing couldn't
But
even.
man,
get
there's like
into-
20
couldn't even
venues
get-
there
they
now.
Couldn't even get into the green room. At the
Yeah,
place.
well, you're not going to at the mothership.
Well,
like literally,
if you're performing there, you'd be allowed to be in the
Right.
back.
Right.
it depends. Like, there's this bar in
I just
there
don't
called
know. I just
Mitzi's,
don't-
which is named after Mitzi Shore, Pauly Shore's mother. But that room, you can only get in if you're essentially like on the list. But your guests have to leave the second you leave. But
that's
none
horseshit.
of those guys are getting
That's-
back to his
That's
green room.
comedy
Supposedly, he
store
kicks people out
lore
of it.
that, Rogan, because Mitzi passed him, he has like this affinity for that shit. And I don't know, he shouldn't decide that because he was passed at the store. I don't like that idea that comedians can't be in the green room. That's insane.
Well, you can, but you got to be part of the sphere. You see, it's
That's gatekeeping.
It's a woke-free
as fuck.
zone, and if you're gonna be woke back there, you gotta leave. You can hang out at Mitzi's. Yeah, I don't know. There's stories of people being kicked out, and
I mean, it
people not
is
being allowed there.
his club, but
No, right. And
But
that's
it made like a mecca for comedy. It's not just his fucking club. Like, yes, his is the big one, but you've got Sunset, which is owned by Brian Redban, which is like just down there, and there's like Poor Choices. There's like a shitload of them on that strip. There's a lot of stage time that you can get up for like beginning comedians. They don't pay well though.
You know a lot more about that, like, because that's such a big thing for you, is the inner workings of that I just don't ever hear anybody talk about those other places. Me personally, I'm just saying. So
if it wasn't for like the Rogan sphere,
it's almost like the casual thing that I'm talking. That's the only thing that I know personally.
Well,
where
if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have Kill Tony being nearly as big. I think they've had like 2 or 3 Netflix specials now. It sounds like they're probably going to get something like that, but I thoroughly enjoy it. Not every time is amazing, but what can I say? I kind of like open mics, and it's like open mic on steroids meets
is it open mic as much anymore, because it seems like the last few
times, I mean, like
specials, it's been like the same, like 7 people and then 2 randoms.
So not who's like on there. So yes, they've got a whole like stable of like their go-tos, but yeah, there's usually like 6 or 7 bucket pulls. But it's
regular thing. Yeah.
It's roast comedy mixed with open mic, and I don't know. To me, I kind of dig it. I've seen it done a bunch of different ways, kind of in person, but man, they have it down to like a science.
No, for sure,
it's not for everybody, but man, they launched some really good comedians. SNL just picked up Cam Patterson from them. He was like their last regular. He is hilarious, man. He digs rocks. It's great.
Everybody dig rocks.
No. He always has rocks in his pockets. He
made the joke.
He's big on rocks, man.
Rocks happen. Yeah.
He used to sell rocks at the shows. It was great. He'd sign your rock. It's great. But like William Montgomery, he is this crazy fucking fellow, and even like Brody Stevens. Man, I miss me some Brody, but man, he just had this way for these kind of like misfits to kind of get together, and that's still kind of what he has, but it seems so much more legit than say like Howard Stern's Whack Pack or whatever.
I agree with this. This I do agree with. Rogan has always championed comedy. And I heard about a bunch of comedians that used to come on his show, like that I didn't know of, like I only knew a little bit of. So I do agree with that.
I should have said this when we were trashing Rogan before, but he will forever have my respect for like just absolutely demolishing Carlos Mencia and just exposing what he was doing. He would have these guys, he would just pick a whole bunch of different people to like middlers to come up and essentially do his tour with him. And then he would come up right before your act and do your closer, and then
do your closer say, first. Yeah.
Here's lapsed. Yeah. Now what do? He just said your closer.
Yep.
If you're Brandon Schaub, you don't do anything because you don't have one.
Yeah. It's like still have the big dick. I'm sorry. Anyway, Brendan Schaub.
Yeah. And Steve would be like, I still have a Mexican sized dick. Yay!
He might have been funny, but it was a character. Apparently, that's not his real name. He's really not that
Nick Holmes.
As ethnic as he portrayed himself, which is kind of weird. I mean, I guess you can always ham it up or whatever, but I don't know. And then he just would apparently steal jokes ruthlessly and really fuck over his openers. So I don't know.
When Bobby Lee, remember when Bobby Lee used to look normal?
Well, supposedly Bobby Lee was one of the real victims of it.
Yes, he was Bobby Lee. So when he first started, his name, Carlos' name is Ned. It took him under his wing, did all this stuff for him, but was stealing his material on a consistent basis. Like
Which is weird because most of Bobby Lee's material is just getting naked. So I don't know how he stole that, but fair enough. But hey, Bobby Lee's doing his first special soon, so I can't wait.
Fucking guy, he's been around since 1997.
He's no Schaub.
He's never wanted to do one. He's had opportunities. He said he's never wanted to do one, but I guess I guess now is the time. No, I'm just trying to see. There's my next.
That one goes out to WC.
I'm antique in certain ways. Like I like the modern craze of just doing crowd work and having this. I don't know. It seems like these types of performances that Gray is favorable of seem to be for the in-house audience more than anything. Where if you're watching at home, you need cameras to show who the hell they're talking to and roasting. I don't know if that's stuff that as a viewer watching at home, if that speaks to them at all. I mean, in-house, like if you're at a live club and you're roasting the audience, sure, that's something for them to have a nice night out.
Right.
But
especially
showing it on
like
Netflix
or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So because a heckler, like the entire house is like this fucking guy. I'm just trying to right. But at home, like if you're like, I just want to zone out for an hour and laugh at some shit. I don't know if watching crowd work is the most optimal. I could be gatekeeping.
Well, just wait, because
I'm favorable to.
Matt Rife's crowd work special is coming out this very month. So
that's why if you ever don't
want to stay at
home
and watch it,
crowd work or jokes, you got the Gringo Papi, and it's a very show. So you could just laugh the whole night, or all 25 minutes of it, minus the minute at the end and the 2 minutes at the beginning. So
he had like 40 seconds of like what felt like a genuine setup. 40 seconds in that entire 25 minutes.
Yeah, and he looked at the ground.
Yeah, I have theories on why he was looking at the ground, but
we also have to take into effect that he can read, so it was probably just like pictures. Like, oh, that's what that means. Okay, that's what I gotta say now.
So, oh yeah, there was times where I'd like bring a piece of
some
paper.
hot Cheetos on the ground. That's
right.
Hot Cheetos. Like the people do the tea leaves, he just throws them on the ground. That's his next joke. Like, I know this one.
I'm more curious about the 1 hour special 3 years earlier, because there was no COVID to talk about. So what the fuck was that material?
So I don't know if we could. I have
Patreon exclusive.
I'd say I have Showtime.
Oh, you have?
Okay. I have Showtime, and I do have my cable thing hooked up through here.
Mm-hmm.
So we could do it on someone who does have a Patreon. If anybody does, we could.
Guys,
I could share the screen. So
if you're in my chat, let me know if you have interest in that, because it won't be for. It'll get taken down. So you'd have to have interest if you want to see
interest, or if like the only other way I could think of doing it is through Discord. That's it.
Okay.
Have like like a setup room and then have a mute room. That's it. That's the only thing I can think of.
Discord watch along. That might be the way to do it.
I don't know. Like it took us an hour and change to get through that 25 minutes, which wasn't really much of anything.
So you saying it should be a marathon?
We're breaking into 4 parts. It's gonna be 7 hours long.
Hour 7. We're up to the 10-minute mark. I'd be down, even though it's just as terrible. Even though it's nearly 3 times longer.
Well, there's a couple of punchlines. I mean,
why did he lose them then?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure that they were intentional. Just in an hour and 5 minutes.
You are the one that actually introduced me, WZ, I think on the first comedy show we did, where me and Gray were just talking about comedians and stuff like that. So that's the only time I've heard of that person. Renee, is it Renee? Renee Vaca? Is that how you say the name?
That's how I've been saying it. But yeah, that dude's hilarious as well. Blu-ray Madness is saying Paul Smith is amazing at crowd work. There's so many flavors of crowd work. Jaden's bringing up Joe List. I personally love Joe List's version of crowd work, but it's not everyone's cup of tea. I'm really partial to Big J Okerson. What can I say? His Them They double crowd work album earlier this year. I dug it. Sorry,
Gray,
you were saying Gray, Charles.
Who is that guy that, like, you brought him up at one point and I hadn't seen him, but I saw him in the Elephant Graveyard video, and I was like, is this the guy that you were talking about? The guy with the he was on Kill Tony a lot, but I think you showed me a clip of him where people left his his set, and it was like someone filming on their phone.
Shit. Are you talking David Lucas? Was he a larger gentleman who walked the crowd?
Yes. I think that's it. And he has like a ponytail and
think that's David Lucas?
Not quite black, but light-skinned black guy.
Beard. David Lucas is definitely a black guy. I am wondering who this is. Give me one moment. I will look it up.
I might have it wrong. See, this is
while you're thinking, we'll put in some Gringo Papi jokes. Well, your time is up, Gray. It's up. It's over. You must know who this person is.
I have a big dick. Chocolate chip with salsa on top. Just
is it WC said from roast me ? The person maybe possibly.
I know
yeah. Sorry, it is.
It is.
Well,
David
I think
Lucas.
it's them because David Lucas' comedy grift has reached a tragic end. Was the video?
Is that the Elephant
Graveyard? I think that's it because the other one. The other one I see is Comedy Jonestown.
Yep. Yeah, those are the two things that I've watched.
Jonestown,
dude.
Boy, that must be a fun place.
I haven't watched much.
They're talking about Austin.
But
what can I say? I dig those guys. For 1 minute, I think they can be really funny, and then sometimes the true comedy is in that like slight interview afterwards where they're getting roasted by some of the best.
It's just strange.
What can I say? I mean, I dig it.
Yeah, right. It's just strange for comedians to complain about freedom of speech and then isolate people who want to speak their minds.
Yes,
that's insane.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
One thing that I can say is
get the white knight. Get the white knight before you start talking.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. I almost forgot. If I can white knight for Mr. Rogan a little bit here. Not only has he created a mecca for comedy, but he has kind of improved what he does with his podcast. It used to be a select few. Like he had about a rotating 5 comedians that he'd have on, and that's it. It seems like he actually took the criticism to heart. He actually believed it when I think it was Cat Williams called him out and says like he's got 4 guys and that's it. So since then, it seems like he's branched out and had more comedians on there. They get under the Rogan sphere, including the Legion of Skanks. Good for him. Not just Dave Smith, but the others. We got Big J and Louis J.
I think he's a very good podcast host. I have thoughts on him as a comedian and kind of what he's doing with the. Listen, it's great if you need.
And you wouldn't burn the boats.
No, I would not burn the boats. It's nice to know of another town other than Chicago, New York, LA for comedy, and now you have like this diamond shape throughout the country. That's cool. I just have it known for good comedy, not just one specific type of comedy. Is all. So, I don't know if I would break that room.
Well, so that's why it would be fun to kind of see. I think it was in Austin. William Montgomery. I don't know why I wanted to say David Lucas, and then I just switched to just Lucas for no reason. But William Montgomery, who had this. People are calling it like just a bomb set like 3 weeks ago. It was in Austin. He is like glorified every time, and he gets pops that really aren't as deserving as they could be. But man, in Austin, he just bombed, and it's because it's the wrong audience. I think there's a certain audience that has been cultivated there.
But wouldn't you say that like he's not doing a special? Couldn't he just be working on material? I think it's unfair for people to judge someone based on like a performance at a club. Like they do club work to work material out, and then like if they have a special or something, then like that's where you judge them.
Do you think though? Before I ask this question, do you think though that comedians when they go to the Austin clubs, is that where they're supposed to bring their A material though because of what it's been brought up to the club scene? Could that be reason maybe why it bombed? Maybe he was working on new stuff and it just didn't hit. Is that
it wasn't that. Okay. It's just totally the wrong audience. Like
Gotcha.
I need to remember the person's name. I can't remember it, but they literally do like auto-tune singing crowd work, and this dude is like yelling, kind of weird, surreal comedy. It just was a bad mix. It's like anytime they put a comedian in front of bands, like those people aren't there to see that type of comedy. Like they want to rock out. They don't want to. All right, everybody, think about your job now. You know what sucks about it?
What's the deal with this concert?
Yeah, it's not great. I don't know. I happen to be a fan of William Montgomery. I did see him live when he came through my town with he opened for Tony Hinchcliffe, but yeah, he is interesting. Some of his are like prepared jokes, and then some of it really is, I don't know if it's crowd work, but it's kind of references from earlier, and then he really gets into something big. Like he just kept bringing up that he was going to sell Percocets in the lobby after the show.
Nice.
And it was hilarious. But like he just kind of kept referencing it, that like he has this new business investment. He's really hoping it pays off for him. And then it kept building up throughout the set. So anyway, I don't know. I dug what he did, but it's definitely not for everybody. It does have to be kind of that they're willing to go their audience. And I don't think the one at the festival was.
Yeah.
So WC wants to know, you guys watched Roast Me, right? They throw a bunch of people in a classroom environment and roast the person in front of the class.
I loved that one so much. If that's the one on All Def, it was amazing. They would just take turns essentially going up in front of the class, and the entire class would roast them. It was like, what was it, like 8 comedians who would sit in a classroom setting and do it. Oh, it was great.
It sounds fun. Is it Gringo?
There were some of the
Papi,
greats. I think R.I.P. Doughboy. There's a couple that are no longer with us, but it was hilarious.
Mm.
Was that Doughboy that spells it D-O-B-O-Y?
Yeah.
I knew you'd misspell it. So, final thoughts, guys, on the Gringo Papi. Charles, we'll hit you last. Since this was for you.
You're the connoisseur.
My thoughts are just awful. Just awful. Just like the redeeming quality isn't in the performance itself as being funny. It's in the performance itself as being very unaware. Maybe the people in the club had fun after they received their $200 for showing up. But I mean, I don't know. Gray, you can speak on this more than I can.
I thoroughly forgot most of this, and then it was kind of coming back to me as we watched it. Man, it's just I'm really struggling to think of a comedy special that I enjoyed less, or that there were less punchlines. Like, even if the joke's not for me, it's like, okay, I see what they're doing there. Here, it's like, where are the jokes? Like, where is the punchline? Like, okay, that's kind of a setup, and okay, we're moving on. Okay. I'm really struggling, man. I think there's a reason why this was cut down to 25 minutes. I think there was probably more, but man, not good. It is as miserable a time as I remember the first time. I thought, this will be so good I can laugh at it, but so bad I could laugh at it, I should say. But there's no laughs to be had here, and that's not what you want out of a comedy special.
That taquitos bit was glorious.
Well, hot Cheetos, yeah, flaming hot Cheetos, man.
Flaming hot Cheetos. Wow.
I've had hell spots where people have gone up and done things that, as someone who has to be there beginning, middle, and end, like, it was torturous. Like, as far as a advertised special is concerned, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. But as someone who's done like hell gigs where, fucking the mayor's daughter wants to sing happy birthday, it's just like, what? This is not for that. This resembles like someone who doesn't really know stand-up very much and is trying shit out because like he was dared or something. The fact that this is 6 years into his career makes me depressed, like absolutely depressed. It's 6 years into my career. If you gave me a special at 25 minutes, I promise you there'd be at least a joke every 5 minutes, at the very least. Yeah, how can Laps top this episode? Very good
Is
question,
that
Z.
We will.
Well, there is one that's 3 times as long.
We will have a lot of things to top this episode. There's more comedy. We might have comedy Tuesdays as much as Charles can be available and Gray, but I think Tuesday is a good day for it. And I'm sure we'll talk. Go ahead, Gray.
I was just gonna say, like, man. So Comedy Tuesday sounds awesome. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No.
Great night for comedy Tuesday.
It is. Who doesn't love comedy?
I love those Tuesday night spots at the club.
Yeah.
TGIT.
Tuesday.
To get
travel day. Still sleeping on Tuesdays from the weekend.
We'll be starting a new trend. It'll catch on, let me tell you. Especially when your first episode is as strong as the Gringo Papi.
Can only go up from here.
Well, Charles, can I ask you, at 6 years in, did you have a good impression of yourself? Like, were you able to do like act outs all fluid like, or I don't know, kind of like what do they call those wacky arm waving guys at the car wash or whatever? His movements, he definitely had a character that he was getting into for his act out.
So the thing with the gloves on my hand, that was 3 years into doing stand-up, and I wasn't doing an hour yet by that point. So I was doing like gimmicky shit in half the time. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
So
I'd have to think that I would definitely have a catchphrase. It would be
so
dicey.
if
I didn't have that.
Everything that you've seen about him, though, do you think he's funny? Could it be funny?
Could it be finessed? Like, if I did coaching for people that people could pay me to like help finesse and punch up their stuff. There's something there. Do I say, if you were to pay me to help you, I could make it sound like jokes? Is it funny? No.
Right. No, I'm on the same wavelength as you. I'm on the 100%. And I've seen him in a lot of stuff, and I'm just being like, every time I would see like, if it was him and the other guys on Rogan or the fighter and the kid, I just never thought, like, when he said things and he would like, I never thought, oh, that guy's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never thought that at all, ever. And I just didn't understand. Like, I understood why they were probably saying that to him to get him out of the fight game. I don't know if anybody ever thought like it would go to this extreme of like, I totally forgot. That's how crazy. I totally forgot that his Showtime thing was an hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, I assumed it had to be a half hour as well.
So did I. Like, I totally didn't forget. Didn't remember. Sorry.
Could this be like part of the Rogan sphere actually showing that they do believe in alt comedy? That this is all just
a
character and it's a joke that's played on us.
The only reason why I say no is because I've heard them talk about it and saying what a bad idea it was, and like he wishes he would have talked him out of it. You can look that up too. Rogan has at least said that. I've heard that before. The other guys I don't know. Like I said, I only know he was big friends with Chris D'Elia.
Ooh, just a bunch of winners, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Brian Callen.
There were only accusations against Callen. There's no proof there.
What about the truck?
So they're 3 peas in a pod.
Right?
You know,
you think about it. The truck, at least he was going for women his age.
Oh my God. The leftovers here. We don't want these. These are aged
Facts, schmacks. So I mean, I know Theo Vaughn. I thought his stuff with Theo Vaughn was funny because I don't think he realized how much Vaughn was making fun of him.
Yeah, it was a different dynamic.
It was definitely a different dynamic.
The Callan stuff is a little bit different. I generally like Callan, but I don't like the two of them together. I don't know why.
I don't know if I wish I had passion for comedy the way I like the way it matters now. But like, I don't know, if you were to ask me prior to my father dying, like I would be excited about this. I don't know if I would like be like, you know what, I'm gonna go do better here. I'm gonna work on a 25-minute special. But
well, I don't think you could do worse than that.
It's not there. I don't have that.
You might not have that, but you still are in the talking sphere where you're in front of people. You do have an audience, you know, that like to hear you talk. So at least there's passion for that we were able to sit here and do this.
Oh yeah,
and your laughs per minute are much higher than that special.
100%.
Thank you. I don't know if that helps or not. An out of work retired comedian can produce better than whatever the fuck that was. Oh, it is fascinating. Like because that was a warm room. Like the more I think about it, the fact that he went in there without an introduction, without like it was just very cold. The opening shot is a line outside the club. There's no ladies and gentlemen, your fucking headliner or whatever the fuck it was. If my headliner did 25 minutes, I'd be fucking pissed. And the room was warm for someone that didn't really say anything. He drugged them.
Maybe the
and
dude
paid
showed
them.
up with the Percocets beforehand.
Yeah, like I've done rooms where like half the people there were like friends of mine and they weren't that warm.
That one lady seemed to think he was hilarious.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, and
I just didn't get it.
Great. Does Matt Rife, does he get good laughs with his like making jokes about his physical appearance? I asked that at a wrong time. I think
I'm sorry, man.
He's walking the bird.
It was Sugar Glider this time. I was putting her in a scarf currently. Now she's locking the scarf. We're good to go. Yeah, he doesn't usually. Yes, but that's not a lot of what it is. Usually it's like the females in the audience being wooed by his looks, and then it's more, hey, what's some red flags? And then people kind of bring their own red flags and he can joke on that. Like a good portion of his crowd work is just bringing up other people's shit. It's kind of like the, you know, what do you do? And then that's where you got to make the joke off of. A lot of it's not making fun of himself. He's a little bit too vain for that, I'd say.
I had a client who was very conventionally attractive. And the advice I gave her was, you can't, you know, people are going to laugh. They're not going to, you know, swoon over you. You can't, you've got to expect that people have some sort of, I don't know, prejudice. If you know you're conventionally attractive, I'm telling, if this is the first time you're here, you're conventionally attractive, you can't go on stage and be like, oh, I have a hard time getting dates. As a woman, that shit does not fly. You have to think how like an average person who just sees you for the first time is. So on stage as a comedian talking about a big dick and having it be something of a callback, that isn't like a joke so much. Like if you're doing stand-up, it has to be self-deprecating somehow.
Yes.
To be like, oh my God, my monster hog. Unless you're doing it like sarcastically. If you're doing it ironically, that's one thing.
Correct.
But you can't be like, oh my God, my big dick. Sorry.
At least I still got that going for me.
Right. That doesn't work that way. That's not the way comedy works. Like you have to approach it with one way or another. I don't know. I'm not attracted to men. I don't know if women find Brendan Schaub attractive, but it's this weird, it doesn't make sense. It's an inappropriate thing to do for the sake of getting laughs.
Mm-hmm. Well, we know some women do not like to attend his truck meetings. So we can at least say that. They might not have heard the Gringo Papi first because, you know, that just melts women apparently.
And again, comedians aren't like world-class citizens, but
no, of course not. Of course not. You know, yeah, but overall, this is by far the worst telling of jokes that I've ever watched that was produced by anything.
Yeah. I feel bad. I feel bad for like the guy who's just doing road work, can't get on any decent stage time in any of the coasts and has to go home and watch this. Like, I feel bad for the guy who's got 40 solid minutes.
See, we were graced with the awesome one and only Cody.
It is the Joe Rogan to my Brendan Schaub. It's Cody.
Wasn't necessarily that he was horrible at MMA. He just started getting. It was at that time in his career where he was getting knocked out by like stuff that shouldn't have knocked him out. But yes, it's the same. It is the same guy. Yeah, same dude.
Yeah. The comment before that, thoughts on Cuomo. I'm
Cuomo?
assuming neither of you
Mario?
are familiar with the Natalie Cuomo situation.
Chris, who's that?
No, this is Natalie.
I love being oblivious.
She's a
Perry
female
Cuomo?
comedian.
I'm old.
So Natalie Cuomo has gone viral a couple different times, but some people are calling her the female. What do they call that? Gringo Papi?
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, so it's weird. She used to date she used to date Louis J. Gomez, and he kind of put her on podcasts and stuff before maybe she was ready to be on them, and then that got her to open and middle for people that maybe she shouldn't have. And then
does she have her own
career
special?
Perhaps got a little no, but she did go viral for posting a freak out at a crowd for kind of heckling her. It did not seem like she perhaps had the chops to handle it.
Well, we can have like maybe maybe this is something we discuss off air, but have some sort of like car crash reaction thing where we can.
Yeah.
It's something to think about. I mean, it's not like I have a career to worry about. Fuck it.
I'll get all the clips. I'll get all the clips and I'll load them in. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time.
Oh,
well, hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we have an ongoing gag for Twit or Ticket.
Yeah, Ticket. So, well, Z, we're going to be doing at least hopefully as much as we can on Tuesdays. So,
Ticket.
Wait. She filmed her own special and posted herself on YouTube.
I mean,
oh boy.
Special in parentheses. She does have, yes, I don't believe she got a crew and like got it.
Yeah, I've seen people
Gringo Papi is a step above what she has on hers.
Yeah, there's a lot of modern clubs. They have a camera set up and they'll tape you if you give them $10 or whatever. Some specials I've seen on YouTube, it's like, oh, you use the house camera. Like, okay.
What's her name?
Natalie Cuomo.
60 seconds. That's a special?
No. So, yeah.
This TikTok thing's getting out of control.
I think she's got more punchlines than Schwab, but
anyone
she
does
could use some work.
Chocolate
if you got
chip
one,
with
you
salsa
got
on top.
It's 33 minutes.
Yeah,
seconds.
That's like an entire special.
I guess we got to watch that one of the times for sure.
Well,
maybe we
Madness
should.
is a 60 seconds clip, so maybe get a little taste of what we're in for.
Yeah,
I would hope that's the best portion. Like that's the, that's the hook. Oh man, you guys are gonna want to watch this 34 minutes. Check out this 60 seconds of.
Well, if we do something kind of like this, we could watch her special, but also there is that whole freak out that kind of sent her viral. It might be worth seeing. Just she posted it as a win, and the internet didn't see it as that, and she kind of went viral for it.
Here, hold on.
If anyone gets a hold of this can only go bad for me.
If you find the 60-second thing,
someone finds my shit and because I've elephant graveyard all over.
I found one for Trill Mayer posted Natalie Cuomo is the female Brendan Schaub.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
The accusation's been made. Perhaps we will explore the accusations in the future.
Is that because the comedy's not good, or is that because someone who maybe shouldn't be doing comedy, or is that because maybe someone
perhaps she got opportunities before she was ready, I believe. I have not watched that whole document. I do have that one saved on my watch later list, but I have not taken a look at that guy's video yet.
Look at me in my eyes. Is that a punchline for someone?
Is this what
that's
you're talking
part
about
of her
with
freak out?
With her freak out? This is 2 minutes and 33 seconds.
Okay, this is the whole freak out. I believe she posted it herself on her own Instagram.
Okay, let's see.
Comedian? Question mark.
So is our first time hanging out outside of the office?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah. What? Who's the idea with it? Oh my god, I love it! Okay, wait, what made you want to ask him? Huh?
Why are you making it sound like we're a couple?
Oh my god, don't get scared.
It's not my material.
What? Oh, it's not that. Wow, it's not that. Wow, look at you.
Yeah.
I could leave right now if
Well,
I
I can
wanted.
roast you too. You can't just roast all of us and get nothing.
Whoa! I see. So you were afraid because you felt like I was saying your
I can take the mic if you want.
It's okay, he's your new friend. Yeah, I have plenty of material that's embarrassing for you. Let's move on. Small dick energy, let's clap for him.
Gets worse.
I will say this, it's such a hard time in this world right now. There's so many people that came together to be supportive and fucking amazing, and you're putting negative, no, fucking look me in the eyes, you're putting negative fucking energy out here. This is the last show of my fucking, look me in the fucking eye. It's the last show of my fucking weekend. It's a sold out show, and you want to say mean shit to me, okay? So don't fucking do that. Oh, yeah.
She has a point. It's the last show of her weekend.
The only reason why it's all dudes cheering for her, did you notice that? And they're all thinking like, dude, she's mad enough. She might fuck me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty ugly.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, you were awesome.
It's just weird because she was calling the guy. So he did heckle her. Apparently, he heckled before the clip started. But her idea of how to deal with it was to call him gay, and then he apparently shot back, and everything unfolded there. Because she was treating it like, oh, so this is your first time going out with him, like implying, obviously, that
at the beginning that they
together.
were, yeah, okay.
I don't like the
but
idea.
she posted this as comedian destroys heckler on her.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it was Instagram or something like that.
All right, so I was going to say something, and now I just thank you for putting it out there because.
Wow.
Oh no. I don't like the idea of judging a comedian based on a fucking Saturday night second show thing at a fucking DC comedy loft. But if she put it up there, yeah, I know.
Posted
I know.
We'll have to watch the special.
Oh brother, what's the last 30 seconds, Gray? Does she say anything else, or is it just?
I think that's kind of it. She gets the crowd to clap at her. She might mention one more thing about keeping it positive, but that's it. But I mean, she got the room to applaud. She probably thought it was her destroying him.
Yes. You can leave.
Oh yeah, sorry. Then she makes him leave.
If you don't like it, get the fuck out.
Can I have a drink, please?
How much time is she doing?
Well,
Awesome.
That's a
more
big
than
goof.
that 2 minutes.
When dumb bodybuilders attack MMA fighters, that's kind of funny.
The Gringo Mommy.
The Gringo
That's her
Mommy.
right there. That's Natalie Cuomo.
Oh,
So we'll have to
so-
check out her YouTube special.
Yeah, we'll definitely check that out. We'll check it out.
I think she's funnier. The clips that I've seen of her, I at least had a couple chuckles. Well, that was not funny at all, and that was really intense in the room.
She has better stage awareness and presence, whatever the fuck that's worth.
Is that sad that you can get that in like a 2-minute clip of her like reacting to a heckler?
I mean, it's a way of trying to get to a heckler. She's basically calling him gay and shutting him down in that way. Just she wasn't ready for the pop back.
Yes, they are fans of the Elephant.
Yes, Kennedy. Yes, that's the only thing I know about like post-COVID era comedy. Actually, I'm so like scarred.
Oh, we got to show you some new comedy, man. There's some
I
amazing
can't wait.
specials out this year. I have a list of them, but man, there's a crazy amount that are on YouTube. I'm telling you, there's some awesome ones. I don't know if you're a Stanhope fan, but man, his discount meat from the beginning of this year is one of the coolest specials I've ever seen. They went for something. It's cinematic in a sense, different than any that I've ever seen before.
He's the only list. Yeah, so we'll have to talk about what we want to do next. Whether we want to go into like a newer comedian or something old and fun we could do, or go right into subjecting Charles to more terribleness.
Well, Charles mentioned walking the room. There's quite a few awesome videos of like kind of walking the room that might be fun to kind of put together in a sense.
Like I have like
great. If you want to,
sympathetic
you can lead
cringing.
that one too. That would probably be better because I'm not as knowledgeable on that as you guys are. I'm just not.
Yeah, listen, Gray knows
That's what
more
I
than
mean.
I do, especially in the last 5 years for certain.
So Blu-ray Madness is asking, like, Kevin Hart has a new special on Netflix this week. Any good? I made it through half of it. I don't hate Kevin Hart by any means. He's definitely made me laugh in the past. I think he had a live one like at his house like 3 years ago or something like that. I didn't hate that one, but this one, I seriously made it like 20 something minutes in and I was like, okay, I haven't laughed yet. I got it. Maybe it's me. So I turned it off. I need to get back to that one, but I was expecting more.
I was gonna. I did see that it was listed on there. I was gonna watch it because you want to hear something funny. So I
Please do.
forgot,
I haven't heard one yet.
Well, it's not really. It's not really that funny. It's just how much of a robot I am. I totally
Can't be
forgot
worse.
that I have like at my work. I have like 40 days of PTO like every year, right? So usually what I do is I usually just take off December and then cash out the other like 20 something days. I got on today, man. I got
am
on
so
today and
jealous.
I was like getting all this stuff done. And then I looked and like none of my stuff was working. Right. And I went to clock in and I'm like, I looked up and it was like, your PTO has been entered for the next month. And I'm like, I am off work. I could have been asleep. And I was just like, fuck. And so I called my boss and I was like, I'm off. Am I off? Like, she was like, yeah, you're off till like January. I was like, yes, fuck you.
Dude, that would be an awesome problem to have. I've never had that problem of having too much PTO to where they have to pay me out at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Well,
I've just
I've
lost
had
time
TO.
at the end of the year.
Yeah. I had TO, not PTO.
Okay. So like I've whenever I was at the job, the most that I could get at a time was like they would get you up to like 15, where it was 3 weeks. But as soon as I became a boss, they gave you like this boss package where it's literally like 2 months of full PTO. I think it actually turns out to be like something like 2.5, 3 months, where most people don't. I usually don't take that, but most people take like the last month off and then they get the rest paid out. That's usually
You're saying you could take off a quarter of the year?
Yes.
Okay, way to Brendan Schaub it and just say how big it is.
I got a big dick. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think of like work days.
When did
There's,
the
like,
joke start? Lapsed?
So 5 times 4, 20 days. I have 40. So basically like 2.5 months I could take off. Yeah. It's like 47 days. But I've also been with this company for like 12 years. So
whatever. It's fine. You have a good life.
I'm
It's awesome, man. I'm happy for you. I'm just jealous.
I wasn't trying to gloat. I was just saying it was
It's
funny.
fine. You have a big dick. and
No,
you're
no,
sorry
but
for it.
congrats.
No, I don't. That's the sad part. I have all this cool stuff and just a really small dick.
See, there's a joke. There's a
Yeah, but you
thing
got
that,
the
like-
action figures.
Makes up for it, man. I got this Superman over here, man. Does that get you where you need to? Oh shit. Didn't work.
Use it for other reasons, just in case.
It's not
Plus,
a
you're
warehouse.
building the warehouse.
It's not a warehouse.
It's the storage wing. It's not the
Okay.
warehouse.
Okay, so whenever we moved here, like, we got a house and we were here to help my mom and dad out because my dad had a stroke and a heart attack and couldn't really do anything. So my mom, she couldn't, she's old. She can't like carry stuff and like mow the lawn and all that stuff. So whenever we got here, I didn't know how much room like we would have. So I bought a storage facility and I figured it took a decent amount of money, but I thought it would make money for us because we could rent out the units, but I could also use a couple of them and put all of our extra stuff in. Well, one of them just happened to fit most of my comics, not all of them.
Wow.
So
I thought you were kidding when you said you bought a facility. I was like, yeah. No, really, like a facility.
yeah, it's
Really?
like it's
You're
got
just
a,
Gringo
it's got like
Popping
a-
it again.
It's got a big gate around it and stuff.
Oh, it's a huge gate.
It's got
Huge.
30 units.
Swinging gate.
It's a big giant swinging bulbousy gate.
Security guards.
No,
Attack
With
dogs.
towers. Towers.
no, no. I have my own Superman. I gave him powers.
Well, I got none of that. I have a tiny home.
My job has unlimited PTO.
Unlimited. What?
Yeah.
Wait.
And if you've ever been a part of that system, it means you've actually get no PTO because he's unemployed because it's unlimited.
Well, it's not PTO. It's just TO. You don't have paid time off.
Well,
Your time off.
you're getting the same salary.
Like me.
It's
Yeah,
consistent.
I have TO, not PTO. Oh, actually, technically.
You didn't know I actually wrote the Gringo Papi.
It's not a credit you want to gloat about.
No, well, I didn't want people to know because I didn't want my, everybody coming to my house wanting these amazing specials written for them. So, I don't advertise it that much.
Alan Smithy, that shit.
Well, guys, that was quite extraordinary. I mean, I don't know what else is left to say. I mean, we've went over this quite thoroughly.
I think there's only one thing left to say. It's a one-word answer.
Well, it's one word and it just...
Dicey.
I mean, repeated. Yeah.
That's what he gets. That's what he gets. He gets the smoke detector.
Oh, see, I thought that was a real. All right, so I've fallen to the.
I
gag
do
there.
I do it all the time on MSK's show. He's like, I don't even have a smoke detector.
We know. His first move was
we get
dismantling it.
We get it. We get it. But all right, guys. Well, I'm sure I'll see you on Friday. Gray, you're more than welcome to come, Charles, if you want to. You have an open invitation. I don't know. Gray's going to be leading.
We haven't
this
discussed
one.
it, but I'm throwing it out there. Batman.
Film Batman or paper
movies.
Batman? Oh, okay.
The movies.
Okay.
Batman tier list?
I have familiarity with that. I may join you.
Okay.
Thinking a Batman ranking, but we'll discuss it afterwards.
Ooh. Yeah, okay, we'll discuss it afterwards. But yeah, so coming up though, we will have all of the shows like planned out so you'll know what's happening next week. The comedian one we might not have all together until we start discussing it, but the Friday ones you will know what's happening come next Friday on the Friday that we do the show. So you'll know next week is going to be this and so on and so on. But Gray, where can everybody catch you and what are you doing this week?
Yeah, the Thinkers every Thursday. Come over. We might have a very special guest
boy.
on Thursday. And it's YouTube at That Darn Kidda. Come on over. You'll see some familiar faces. It's an international panel that gets together, disagrees about everything, but usually leaves amicably. This time with a very special guest. You will be rewarded if you come over there. You know you want to see who it is. But on top of that, I think we're discussing AI and there's something else, but
overconsumption.
A little teaser. That's right. We all overconsume. So,
we all got to get those Starbucks Bear cups, even though there's 7 of them.
Though. It would fit in so well with my popcorn buckets. I got to get some of those. That sounds fun. Come join us on Thursday. I do believe Charles just may be there as well. And then come back here for the last panel on Friday. I think we're talking Batman.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting. Well, I second everything Gray said because the two things he brought up, I will most likely be in both of those.
Sweet.
And the special guest on the Thinkers, fans of this channel may have some sort of vested interest in seeing who it is. Is all I'll say.
I think I know who it is because I remember Gray saying something. So I will not ruin it. I will not Gringo Papi it up here and spoil everything. Because apparently WZ says that your life force has been Gringo Papi'd. But good.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm done.
No,
I'm done.
Go ahead. No.
I was just say
you're done. When I no, I'm just joking.
As an equal opportunity a member of the comedy community, as some sort of punishment at some point down the road, if you guys want to make me sit through one of my clips that are on the internet. I don't like being in the same room when someone watches my stuff, but
on camera though. Not only on the same room, but your reactions will also be part of the stream, and then we'll dissect your reaction to yourself, and then it'll work. It'll be great.
Yeah,
and we'll be saying this the whole time.
That's awesome. I don't know if I could let people kind of dissect my previous musical work.
Only as a punishment. If something happens where I don't know, where something like if we get 1 million subscribers, then we'll fucking have me sit through a set and you guys can rip it to shreds and I have to take it.
Okay.
Like just watching it is torture for me. So
that's the true sense of a comedian right there.
I know what you mean. Not that watching yours was difficult to get through. I'm not putting you there or anything like that. That sounded really asshole-ish. I just meant listening back to some of my early music that I was really proud of. It's like, oh God, this sucks. Yeah. Like, what was I thinking? Like, what were my ears doing at that point where I was like, yes, this is what people need and want to see on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some of it's dated. Like, I haven't been on stage since COVID. So there's things that you shouldn't really be saying anymore. That's like, that's not, I wouldn't say that.
I will definitely love it then.
Yeah. Offensive Charles.
All of it.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Definitely like it. So
3,000 likes and we'll do it.
You can.
Yeah. 3,000 likes. Yeah. That sounds fair.
Yeah.
Comment down below. Get interactive and then we'll make it happen. Yikes.
So yeah, you can catch me here on Friday and on Tuesdays. And yeah. That's pretty much it. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing MSK show anymore because I just every time we go to do something, either like something happens or as he says, his back is blown out. So
I mean, it sounds plausible, but it was kind of fun. You got to tier list rank the guests on his show, so
that was odd.
That's always fun.
That was a very odd experience. Because we were doing it just saying it as to make fun of him, because he would put himself as S, you know, and then he literally brought up his page and just went through, and we were just like, whew. Yeah.
That's awesome, Troy. No, my music was not Flock of Seagulls inspired. Real punk, metal, grindcore, hardcore, shit around there.
We could
improv, grindprov.
I don't mean to throw the other two co-hosts here under the bus, but we could have like a group punishment thing where we have to sit through what's equal torture for each of us. Just an idea. I don't want to put you guys on the spot. Don't want to put you guys on the spot. Just an idea.
No, we couldn't do that because we will be canceled. We will be, if you put like my old videos from like 2007.
Come on, we'll watch old Batman.
No. I'll tell you guys off. I'll tell you guys when we're done.
Nice.
Okay. Well, everybody, you guys have a great night. Thank you all for showing up. I really do appreciate it. There it is. And everybody, spectacular.